Ah. Wait, is it? I don't know if it's showing. Oh, it's showing. Okay. Hello. Hello. Eh. Oh shit, how do I start my stream again? Hello everyone. Good evening, konbanwa. I am the Lottie, and Kenta is eating right now, as you can see. Hello. Today we're going to do what is that? Spooky story stream. So a few days ago, I posted like a tweet asking for like a submission for like spooky stories, and I think we got one. But then let me check again. Kenta is so busy eating right now. Kenta, can you introduce yourself? Hello.
You know who I am. Can a man enjoy their burger right now? Sorry, their fried chicken, yes. I'm enjoying my fried chicken right now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay. So you're stabbing yourself in the eye. Also, my dogs are like having a MMA fight right behind me. They do be angry because Kenta is eating fried chicken and not sharing them. So anyway, today we are going to read spooky stories. We did prepare a few ourselves. Only one. Bruh, nani? Hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me ask if the dogs want to like settle it outside.
So, how y'all doing, fellas? I hope y'all have a nice evening right now. It's currently like, yeah, it's like 9 p.m. right now here. How y'all doing?
Hello. Okay, I'm back. I hope you guys enjoy Kenta's fried chicken ASMR. Surprisingly, he's not making any sound, but like he's very confused and staring at his fried chicken right now. So we have a tiny Kenta over here on my laptop because that is the mascot, I guess.
Why do you have tiny Kenta dancing on your laptop like that?
He's grooving. He's grooving. So the first submission we got is from like someone their name they put like 4663. I guess that's a number for lottery, but like they specifically want Kenta to read this story.
Hold on. You're the host of the show. Why won't you read it?
But,
why won't like we read your...
Okay, we read mine first because you are busy eating right now, right? Okay, I understand. I understand you. Hold on, let me open my clip, my stories. I have 4. I prepared 4. Apparently Kenta prepared 2, I think. Sorry.
Why do you have 4?
Because I don't know how many we need. So I just got like 4. I managed to find 4 before I got like tired of it. There is a very weird sound that happened suddenly. I don't know what that is, but okay. So. To be honest, most of my story I got them from like creepypasta and like SCP. SCP is not that scary, I guess. It's not like spooky scary. It's more of like some of it makes you feel like, oh, red.
Then it's not spooky then.
It's not very spooky, but some is kind of like, if you think about it, maybe it is.
Then what's the point of like having a spooky stream if you're not being spooked, Lottie?
But
You
I
have
am
to be spooked.
spooked. You're actually the whole purpose of this thing is to make Kenta spook, but apparently it is going to backfire on me, knowing how easily I got spooked. Alright, before I start reading the thing, I just want to tell you guys that last night I had a dream where I was doing this stream with Kenta, and like I dreamt that halfway through Kenta sent me a picture of Smile Dog into my Discord, and I was so distressed that I blocked him. I ended the stream and then I went to cry until I woke up.
That's something that I would do actually. That is something that I would do. Not lie.
Don't do that.
I will do that. Do you think I won't do that? I will do that though.
No.
Why?
I need to put
Why?
the announcement in my Discord. Oh, you're right. Thank you, Spit, for reminding me that I have a Discord. Hold on, let me just post it tonight. Up. Hey, there we go. Smile Dog? Yeah, Smile Dog. It is a... What is Smile Dog? Is it a creepypasta or SCP? Creepypasta, right?
Smile Dog, yes. When your dog smiles, yes.
Stop! That's not what you know. That's not what it is. Smile Dog is... I don't want to Google that. I think it is a creepypasta where there's a picture of a dog smiling with realistic human teeth, I think, and like blood. I don't know. Just a dog smiling at you with like scary teeth, and whoever sees it will be haunted by it. And then
That's a lot of bullshit.
no. And then eventually,
He's so superstitious like that.
And then you and then you die because every night it will come to you, and then it will speak right into your mind, and then it will tell you, you have to share me around, spread the word, and if you do so, I will leave you alone. And then like you don't know for sure if it will leave you alone if you do that. So
So have you checked your Discord?
I have not. I do not want to.
Just check it. It's not Smile Dog.
Stupid. Oh, how do I open it to share to the stream? My God.
I don't know, man. I'm just enjoying my burger right now.
I don't know.
Lottie, I don't think the creepypastas went that way. See, even the random dude with the chair knows.
I don't know. I did not read the creepypasta, okay? I did not read the creepypasta. I saw it like in a video. First, like Kenta tried to show me a video of the infographic show on Smile Dog, but the pictures are kind of scary, so I cried and turned off the stream. And afterwards, we went to look at another video about Smile Dogs, and that one doesn't have creepy pictures on it. It's just like dumb pictures. The Smile Doge. This is what Kenta. This is what Kenta sent me. Smile Doge. Oh no, he's my friend. But how does the creepypasta go if not that way? The one that I actually finished watching is kind of like rewritten in a way where like it's a person writing a journal or something, a letter or journal. Man, it's night for your Asian pizza. Here is 7 a.m. I can't get into the scary story mood. Well, there is no time, there is no set time to be spooky, I guess. Says me who will only fall asleep when the sun rises. I bet you never heard of Ben Brown. Kenta, have you heard of it?
Out of what?
Ben Brown.
Oh, Ben Drown. I've heard about it. Yeah. Why?
Oh, really? What
Yeah,
is
I
it?
think you should read it. I think you should
What
read it.
what is it about?
Huh? It's about Ben.
Oh yeah, it is called Ben Brown.
Yeah, it's about Ben. I think you should read it. It
And
would
then-
be
and
very
then-
funny, I think.
And then he drowned.
Yeah, and then he drowns. That's literally it.
I want to find a version without like pictures. Is there pictures in that thing?
Huh? I don't think so. How about like
Yeah.
if you haven't heard about the Ben Drown, have you heard about the back rooms then?
The what room?
The back rooms.
What is the back room?
Oh my god. So what kind of creepypastas have you chosen anyway?
I went to the website called Photo Free Creepypasta. And I just looked at it.
So like the TLDR is that you're getting baby creepypastas right now.
No, it's like they take the creepypasta but they remove the photos, like so you don't go to the actual website and see the pictures along with it. Yeah.
Okay, so basically baby creepypastas then.
It's not baby.
Yeah, it's baby creepypasta. I would probably just laugh at you.
It's not baby. Hold on. How do I turn on my emoji again? Oh, there we go. It is not baby.
It's baby creepypasta. Apparently, it's baby creepypasta. See, even a random guy with a random dude with a chair knows that Ben Drown is a creepypasta video evidence on YouTube.
Ben Drown is about a cursed cartridge of Zelda Majora's Mask that belonged to a kid called Ben that drowned in a water pond. So the thing is that I was googling while talking, and then like I did not press enter, but like the suggestion, Google suggestion is like Ben Drown fan art, Ben Drown X reader, Ben Drown anime, Ben Drown X reader lemon. Jesus, what is wrong with people? Why do people start shipping creepypasta characters? Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna Google. If I get nightmare, it's on all of you guys.
So, when are you going to read your story, huh?
I am finding Ben Drown. I'm looking for Ben Drown. I don't want pictures. I don't want to click on the creepypasta wiki and then there's like a whole tons of pictures, man. Man. The videos on YouTube are pretty cursed. No, I don't.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
How do I cry again? Oh no, that's not it. There we go. Did you send me something? No, you did not.
No, I did not. Not yet, I guess.
You want creepypasta? Open up one of the details of Rakuya Google history. I'll just open up Kenta's Google history. Hello, Nobi. Welcome.
That could work,
Why? Because you always look at those videos?
Yeah, why? What? I mean, as I'm eating burgers right now, sometimes I look at scary videos,
Yes, I know that. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna read something that is not Ben Brown first while I look for Ben Brown. So this is like from the so-called baby creepypasta blog that I found. It is not baby, okay? I mean, it is not very scary. I did kind of read through it beforehand to make sure that it's not very baby, but at the same time not very scary for me. So the title is called Thief. Okay, so I'm going to read it. Let me turn off my tears. I'm not crying anymore.
Mhm.
Okay, so he sat on the porch swing on one of those bright blue and white winter mornings. Sipping his first cup of coffee of the day, he noticed the lump. It was a pea-sized and just right as- just inside his right wrist. I'm sorry, apparently I cannot read. Raised a little bit above skin and slightly red, so I guess it is like his wrist grew a pimple. He poked at it, felt the fluid inside shift a bit, and the skin became shiny with tension. What did Kenta say to the chat though?
Just read your story
Okay.
first.
He thought he could feel something hard inside, a little note of flat firmness underneath the flesh. Bone, he thought, unalarmed. He sipped his coffee and looked out of the crystalline white yard. Breath steaming. Evergreens peeking through where snow had fallen off the branches. He absently scratched at the lump. He dug deeper with his fingernail, and he could feel the outline of the object inside the lump. It seemed to recoil deeper into his arm at his probing, and it had a sharp but smooth ridge and was about a quarter-inch long. Alarm woke in him, distant at first, then closing in as he continued to feel around the lump and explore it. The lump was familiar and alien at the same time. Him, but not him. He pressed harder and felt a slight pop as the fluid released and trickled down his forearm. As he did, he noted a new lump arise just inside his left wrist, a smaller one beside it. The recessed object now rose from the original lump like an undersea volcano. White and streaked with red, sharp, and hard. Oh, sorry, there's a comma between there. It's not red, sharp. Try with red, comma, sharp, and hard. A tooth. A fucking canine tooth. In my arm. As the oddness of this registered, new lumps arose on his thighs, shoulders, and feet. He tried to shake the first tooth out of his arm, panic taking hold and whispering in his ear like a lover.
And so, was that supposed to scare you, or like was that supposed to, make you laugh like that?
I did not read. I did not read through. I skimmed through, so I didn't know all these weird words that they
Mhm.
But all he succeeded in doing was to splatter blood out all over the pristine white yard, each droplet sinking in as it lost its warmth to the snow. Lumps erupted and swelled on his scalp and on his genitals. Teeth, legion in number, erupted from these newly formed lumps, sprouting up and I don't know this word. Coalescing, moving centrally to line up, his navel at the center, his navel tore open, the lines radiating out to form a mouth in the middle of his abdomen. Abdomen. The pain was like fire, the sensation of tearing muscle, skin, so unbearable he nearly swooned. Huh?
I am not amused. I am not amused right now, Lottie.
He fell.
Get out of here! Get out of here with that shitty ass horror story! Get out of here! Find scary horror story! Get out of here! I'm gonna eat my burger! That was like 0 out of 5. I'm gonna chomp on my burger every time you told me a shitty story then. Okay, here's my first chomp.
He fell himself. It's just the last paragraph, okay? It's only a few sentences left.
Mm.
He felt himself bend into an angle, his head paused into the mouth at his midsection by the draw of this new opening. He felt the bones of his spine crack, realign, and break as he doubled over. In up to his shoulders, further, he curled in a thick slurping sound. Emitted from the mouth of at his center. Tighter and tighter he went until his feet disappeared into the mouth, like a reversed Cheshire cat. The mouth floated in on itself, emitting a final breath of graveyard air into the chilly morning. Then it too was gone. To be fair, this thing was wrote like 5 years ago. So the thing is that I skimmed through. I read the first paragraph and the last paragraph, so I did not know the middle part was like so weird. Stream about Lottie reading random horror story because she didn't prepare materials. I did. I prepared this yesterday. I spent like a whole hour trying to look for them. I even went to Reddit, like the spooky stories and no sleep Reddit, but like I couldn't find anything that is like actually scary. Yeah, it is hard, I think, to find like scary stuff because the thing is that I'm scared easily, so everything is scary for me. You're just laughing. You're just laughing. I hope Kenta has the good stories up his sleeve. Why are you guys bullying me like that? So sad. I'm so sad right now. Wait, Ben Brown is super long though. I finally opened the creepypasta wiki. It is so long. Wait, how long is the... Oh no, it's not as long as I thought.
It's quite long though.
But it is quite long. It is still quite long. That is a lot of words. You know what? What? The thing is that I know that I'm bad at finding spooky stories. That's why I ask people to submit spooky stories, and then there is only one, and they want Kenta to read that.
Don't worry, I have prepared some scary stories for you.
You said you prepared 2.
But I had more, you know.
Imagine.
I have a lot of scary stories actually. You know, coming from someone who like watched scary videos as he ate. Okay, now watch this.
Nani?
Just go watch that.
I don't want to watch that. What is that thumbnail? I don't want to watch that.
It's a virtual YouTuber. What are you talking about?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, it's a virtual YouTuber. Just watch.
Are you sure?
I think you should like let the chat watch with you. You want contents or not? Here's the question. Here's like the huge question right now.
Okay, let me just... Okay. Is it gonna show up? It's not showing. Oh, it is showing up.
Okay, good. Be careful not to dox yourself. Or like, you know, use...
I use browser stuff.
Okay, are you using anonymous mode? I think you should.
No!
But it's a virtual YouTuber. I followed them on Twitter, I think.
No, I covered the part of the screen I was showing this on, and I don't like it. I understand what he's saying.
You're not supposed to get it. It's part of the charm.
I don't like this kind of charm. It is not charismatic to me.
Well, I mean, it is fun though. It is scary, right?
I guess.
It is scary. What, do you think it's not scary to you?
I guess it is uncomfortable.
Mm.
It's kind of
So what
like...
would you feel? So like, imagine this, like you waking up in the night and then suddenly you see like that doll suddenly like wiggling in front of you. Or like, you know, probably it's not during when you're sleeping, probably it's like currently watching you right now behind you. And as you look behind you, it's not behind you. Actually, it's like above you or something, or like even below you.
So it's kind of like that ghost in the PT where it's like behind you, but when you turn, it's not there because it's just like behind you constantly.
Yeah. Or when you look behind you, it's actually above you.
No, I'm starting to regret like this stream in the first place. Like since yesterday when I started looking for like content to say, I was like beginning to regret it. Like I should not call it spooky story. I should just call it like story reading time so I can just read anything. Because the thing is that we watched like the two guys from like who used to be on the BuzzFeed. The Ryan and Sean, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Yeah, so like they did this kind of like spooky story reading stuff, and it is kind of funny, I guess. But apparently it is not very funny to me when I have to read it myself. Lottie want the link for background video? No, thank you.
You know, by the way, I think like besides that, you know, there's this legend, by the way, in the Japanese VTubing community about this one Japanese VTuber, by the way. I forgot who his name is, but it is very cursed. And so basically the shape looks like, imagine this, a shadow person with a hat. And then the whole, like his whole channel is just basically his face, but like his eyes is red and all. Can you imagine that?
No.
Okay. Hold on. Imagine this. Imagine something like this.
Like...
Wait.
Did you send me something?
Yes, I did send you something. Imagine that. Imagine this. Here you go. Are you going to show you your chat that?
No.
Why aren't you going to show your chat that, Lottie?
Sorry, Leo. No, it's okay. Busy. We just started. I read a very dumb story, and that is all for now. Okay, fine. I will show the chat whatever you said. There it is. That is what he said. Sounds
What
like
did I
a
say?
dead body in my closet state. No. There, you sent that picture.
It just says browser source. There you go. There's a bit of a lag there.
Yeah, there is a bit of the lag.
Yeah,
especially in YouTube.
That's why you use low latency, Lottie.
Yours has a lag as well. What are you talking about?
No, I have literally relatively small lag. Speaking of which, though, so like this is on the Japanese community, right? And word is sometimes especially if you're a VTuber, since like you're a VTuber, it will pops itself out in the advertising section. Now, if you saw that, you're basically fucked.
Fuck! Then why did you send me that?
No. This is just like the illustration, okay? This is not the real thing. This is not the real thing.
Okay.
It's just like the it's just like the image. Now, if you have like this more like most people would just skip the ad, right? So basically, if you see that app, you're just like having probably the same nightmares for like 3 days straight. But if you kept on deciding to continue said app, word is that they will actually take your soul from you, even through the internet.
Like how?
Oh, didn't you know, Lottie?
Huh?
You didn't know, did you?
No.
Well, nowadays, actually, do you know how a ghost work, right?
Oh, you're done eating?
Yeah, hold on. No, I'm actually still eating, though. I'm actually still eating here. So, do you know how a ghost works, though? A ghost works with, like, using electromagnetic stuff, right? That's why, like, most ghost hunter use EMF readings and all that kind of stuff to detect, like, the minor electrical disturbances and to detect abnormal electrical disturbances. Now, if you're one powerful spirit, it can actually, like, do you harm, by the way, in real life. Did you know about that?
I did not understand what you're saying
Oh.
at all.
It's because probably you didn't believe enough, Lottie.
I don't believe though, because like the whole part about like getting your soul doesn't scare me.
Are you
Like
sure about that?
if it wants my soul, then like go ahead. If I die, I die. Just don't disturb me when I'm around and give me mental trauma. But
Are you
if you
sure about that?
want me to just be quick and go like pa. Yeah.
But are you sure about that? And by I mean stealing your soul doesn't just mean like immediately killing you on screen,
Yeah, but like he just take my soul. But like the thing is
Because
that he won't come to me because I already sold my soul. You know why? I will not say the reason why I sold my soul on stream, but like you know why. Kenta saying words that I don't Oh, so I think Kenta is gone. Hello? Oh shit. Oh shit, they got Kenta. He's gone. He's gone. He's stuck. Eh? Hello? Kenta-san? Oh no, what happened to... Eh? Hello? Oh shit. Oh shit, he's gone. Is it him who is lagging or is it me who is lagging? I don't... Fuck. 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 So I was checking Discord to see why Kenta stopped talking or moving. The moment I tapped over his I saw a picture of a husky and then it is a gif that is slowly morphing into small dog. I feel like I might cry right now. But let me just read the chat. Anyone here ever heard of Kisaragi Station? I vaguely heard of it. I vaguely heard of it. And busy. I I I I I need I want to message Kenta to ask him like what is. Damn it, it's a small dog. Yes, it is a small dog. I need to message Kenta right now. I don't know what happened to him. Hold on. He did. I think the thing he talked about got him. They took his soul. They took his soul. Oh no, where did he go? I don't want to tap back to Discord. The chip is still playing on this small dog. I'm going to... I'm so stressed right now because I want to message him. I want to DM him and ask him like if he's okay, but like he's stuck right now. Look at him. Oh my god. Yeah, he probably DC, but like, why does he have to send Small Dog right before he DC? I'm so stressed right now. He make me so stressed. I think I will block him on Discord after this. I feel like maybe he did not DC. He's just waiting for the chance to suddenly pop up and go Hua! In my ears really loudly. I don't know. I feel like that is a thing he will do, especially in this kind of stream. Look at that sinister smile. That is a very sinister smile he has on right now while being stuck there with two chicken on his back, I think. But Lottie, isn't your character supposed to also be a cursed dog? Well, I am not cursed. I am not cursed. First of all, I am not cursed. I am a Yangshi doggo. Okay, I am undead. I am not cursed. I do not haunt people. Oh, he's back. Look at him. He's smiling. Can you delete that smile dog? Can you delete that? Can you delete that? Delete that! I can see it from the small thumbnail. You haven't deleted yet. Remove it right now.
I did delete it though.
You did not. You're lying to me. I still see it.
No. I actually deleted it.
Okay.
What if?
Do you play?
Smile Dog has entered your computer now.
Shut the fuck.
Now it's going to go into your dreams, Lottie.
Do you play Roblox? Yeah.
And there's nothing that people can do about it.
I played Roblox a little bit. I played Roblox. I did play Roblox a little bit.
So Lottie, are you scared?
Kenta's sinister laugh is more scary than that small dog. I hate both of those things. Oh my god, my tissue fell out of the rubbish bin when I threw that.
Smile Dog.
But isn't your tag on your forehead a curse tag? It is not a curse tag. It is called a talisman. Smile dog. Damn, are you still eating right now?
No.
My god, you are still munching. Man. He gives me so much headache. Kenta is not family friendly. He is not family friendly. He's not friendly to families. So Kenta, will you read the thing that Paul663 requested you to read?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Give.
Lottie, read the expressionless. I actually watched the movie, I think. But I don't know about the creepypasta, but like I watched a movie with like, similar stuff in it.
Oh, where's the story, huh?
I sent it to you, like.
Where?
Huh?
It's not.
I'll send it to you again. This is a cursed talisman. Okay, fine. Maybe it is a cursed talisman. It just says little doggo on my talisman. How cursed can that be?
Okay, sure. I'll read it for like your viewer and that random person in the internet that gave it to you and that who like specifically asked me to read it.
I feel like it is fate.
Man and girl go out to drive under moonlight. They stop at a side of road. He turned to his girl and say, Baby, I love you very much. What is it, honey? Our car is broken down. I think engine is broken. I'll walk and get some more fuel. Okay, I'll stay here and look after our stereo. There has been news report of theirs still being stolen. Good idea. Keep the doors locked no matter what. I love you, sweaty. So the guy left to get fuel for the car. After 2 hours, the girls say, "Where is my baby? He was supposed to be back by now." Then the girl hear a scratching sound and voice. The girl doesn't do it, and after a while, she goes to sleep. The next morning, she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. She gets out to check, and the man door hand hook car door. Amazing. Amazing entry there.
Amazing.
That is an amazing entry there, Lottie.
So how was it, huh? I hope the chat is satisfied by it. I love you, sweaty.
Okay, now my turn then.
Hi.
I think you should read. Should I read this or should you read this?
What is it?
It's a story.
Yeah, but like what story is it?
I felt like if I told you right now, it will spoil it.
So am I supposed to read it, or are you going to read it then?
Okay, then I'll read it for you.
Hey.
The Red Man. The Red Man is a scary ritual or paranormal ghost game that comes out from Japan. The game involves summoning a mysterious being using a cut-out paper doll, 5 candles, and 2 mirrors. Warning. I have no idea whether or not is it safe to play the Red Man game. I don't know who or what the mysterious Red Man is or what he will do when he comes. The Japanese sources does not say. How to call the Red Man? You will need a sheet of paper, a scissor, red lipstick, 5 candles, and 2 mirrors. This game must only be played after dark and before dawn. Step 1. Take the sheet of paper and cut it out to a paper man. Step 2. Using the pen, draw a line down the back of the paper man, write your own name on the left side and write the word Rubius on the right side. Rubius is Latin for red. Step 3. Arrange 2 mirrors so they are face to face with a gap between them. Step 4. Using the lipstick, draw a pair of red eyes on the mirror on the left. The eyes should be at the center of the top half of the mirror. Step 5. Position the pepperman so that he is lying face down between 2 mirrors. The mirror with the red eye should be on his left and the normal mirror should be on his right. Step 6. Place the candles around the paperman in a circle in the following order. Imagine the face of the clock. The paperman's head is pointing to the 12 and the legs is pointing to the 6. Place first candle at the 12, the second at 6, third at 5, fourth at 7, and fifth at 10. Step 7. Turn off any lights. Did you turn off your lights, Lottie?
No.
Why are you not turning on your light?
Did you turn off your lights?
I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's not good to look at screens with your lights off.
That's just bullshit. That's just you having excuses.
You need lighting for the camera to capture my face.
Sure. Nice, just excuses.
Okay. No?
Step 7. Turn off any lights. Step 8. Light the following candles in the following order. 7, 12, 5, 10, 2. Step 9. Using the scissors, cut the paperman down in the middle. Step 10. Move to the left half towards the mirror on the left and the right half towards the mirror on the right. Both halves of the paperman should be within the circle of the candles. Step 11. Close your eyes and repeat the following 6 times. Please come. Please come. I will not move until you come. Step 12. Extinguish the candles in the following order. 12, 7, 2, 10, 5. The game is over and the red man will appear in the room. Caution. Once you start playing the red man game, you must not stop until it is over. Step 2. You must place the candles, light them, and extinguish them in the exact order given above. 3. Do not let any daylight enter the mirror during the game. That's why you can only play the game after the dark and before dawn. It is possible to play the game during the day, but you must be in a place that is in complete darkness. 4. Only the person or People who want to meet the red man should be in the room during the game. Anyone who does not want to meet the red man should wait outside until the game is over. 5. Whatever happens, do not allow yourself to see your own face reflected in the mirror during the game. 6. After you finish playing the red man game, you need to dispose of the paper and candles by burying them. Warning: now that you have read aloud this story, he will come for you. And for those who had also listened to the story, thus you must complete the ritual. Lottie,
Huh?
are you scared?
But like, no. Like,
Why are you so quiet? Were you scared?
But like, what is the red man going to do?
Are you scared?
Oh no, but like, what is the red man going to do?
No, you're definitely scared. You're not giving me any reaction at all.
No, but like, what is the red man going to do? He just says that you want.
I don't know. Ask him. Probably he's behind you right now.
No, like, the whole story when you talk about like how to summon him and stuff, like how to do the ritual, but it did not say like what the red man is, or like why are you stuck like this, or like what it is going to do. Like,
Why don't you find out then, Lottie?
Like maybe he is a friend.
Why don't you find out?
Maybe he's a
Go
friend.
ahead, summon him. Summon him.
Summon
him. If you think he's a friend, go summon him then.
He will not he will not appear because I have all the lights on. No matter shit, someone messaged me. No. So like no matter what, he will not appear because I have multiple light sources right here. So even when I sleep, I have like some lights on. There.
Why did they turn your lights off then?
No, he can't do that because he can't appear in the first place.
You know that one story?
No.
Where the ghost can turn off your light?
No.
Okay.
No. This story is like, if you don't give me your money, I'll kill your family. That's a robber, Mikey. That's a robber. Good luck on the stream. Thank you. But like,
Okay, now Lottie, go watch this, Lottie.
I do not want to. I will politely Fuck! I will not so politely reject that idea.
Go watch it.
No, I saw the thumbnail. No.
Go watch it with your chat.
No, I already saw the thumbnail. It's too late. I already saw the thumbnail. Okay.
No, it's fake.
My tracking got messed up for a while. I'm so paranoid right now. I hate this stream. I don't want to watch that though.
Why not?
I refuse. Thank you.
Go watch it.
I politely refuse.
You can copy and paste it, right?
Huh?
You can copy and paste it on your browser source.
Yes, but that means that I have to watch it as well.
Yeah, go ahead and watch it.
No, thank you.
Why? This is a scary stream.
No, thank you, because I saw the thumbnail. It says like some weird screaming thing.
No. It's just the clickbait thumbnail.
No. The title itself says screaming, horror screaming.
No. It's only for clickbait. The horror. No. It says lights out.
You're lying.
It says lights out. Really, it says lights out.
You're lying to me. You are lying to me. I will not trust you for the entire stream today.
Why?
Because you are lying to me.
Well, it's called a horror stream for a reason. Now go watch it.
I forgot studio mode exists again. Fine, if you want this thing.
Together, we can overcome.
Oh my god. I cannot skip the ad because it is a browser sauce.
We need help. Okay, let's go.
I think this thing will get me copyrighted, so I will not show that ad. Let me just open a incognito tab and open it instead.
Colgate Total.
My god. Lights out short horror movie. I really don't want this. Are you still eating? You're chewing on your chicken right now. So how do I wait, why did that thing not appear? Matete. Let me crop the window properly first. Okay, your video will begin in 3 seconds. Okay, I guess we watch this. I guess we watch this. Kenta is dabbing right now with his chicken. Okay, if you guys are ready, let's go then. Hungry man. Oh god, that is loud. So just so you guys know, I am actually not watching it. I am like blocking my screen with my pen. Oh no! Ah! Ah! Where did Kenta go? Oha Lottie, oha Lottie. Welcome anime boy to the stream. We are watching a short horror film. I said I'm not watching, but it sounds scary so much. I'm like, I can see part of the screen, so like I'm very afraid right now. It's so cursed, really. Iran, Iran. It's very loud for me. This thing is so loud for me. Has it ended? Has it ended?
The longer you wait to learn how to
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
You do sounded really scared though. You know, to be honest, the protagonist for that thing is like really dumb though. Oh, I just saw someone in my house. Time to go to sleep.
Yeah. So like I saw the part where there's a shadow in the house, and then and then I for the rest of the video. The ad scared me. Yeah, exactly. The ad is so loud suddenly. So easy to scare. No, I'm not. Oh no, oh my god. Kenta is still eating. He just sent a video here that he's like, my job here is done. I'm gonna continue munching on my burger and chicken. But YouTube Premium, I don't think I will get YouTube Premium.
Oh, don't forget, I also have McFlurries.
I wish I have McFlurry. I'm so sad right now. I wish I have McFlurry. So, damn. Damn. Well. I mean, now, after all of this, I feel like, the stories I found are like, okay, they are baby stories.
They are baby stories. Why?
I mean, it was a little bit disturbing to me, some of them, but like, I don't want to read it anymore because you're just gonna laugh at me. Ay.
I have a challenge for you. Why don't you try playing the Shadow Man thingy? The
No.
one where you need to like knock on your
No.
door.
No.
Why?
I politely refuse that. I
Okay.
hear the word Shadow Man. Oh, okay, that was my dog. Okay, I hear the word Shadow Man. I was like, no.
So which one is more scary? Shadow Man or Raid Shadow Legends?
I prefer Raid Shadow Legend. I will play Raid Shadow Legend if it means that the Shadow Man will not come for me. Can I still send one more story? Yes. Yeah.
Okay, now Lottie, at least read the one that I just sent you.
Nani? The limping wolf. Is that picture? Okay, I don't think there is.
No.
Okay. There is no picture. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to read the one that Kenta sent. The limping woman. You hear the uneven footsteps first. Drag, click, drag, click. That's how you know she's behind you. The heel is broken off of her left shoe and she drags it across the ground with every step. A sharp contrast to the steady click of her still intact palm. Help me, she whispers. It was an urgent, anguished plea. Please, help. Please, I'm hurt. Help me. Don't turn around. That's when she gets you. Don't run. She still gets you, but this time she's gonna make it hurt. At least, that's the rumor anyway. Every small town has at least one. A local urban legend that everyone knows and swears is true because their sister's best friend's cousin's neighbor's grandson knew a fellow who actually encountered it. Ours was the limping woman, so named for her aforementioned distinct gait. It was said that she was a teacher at the elementary school some decades before, young, beautiful, and the victim of a terrible murder. She had been walking home to the house she shared with her parents one night after school when she realized she was being followed. She sped up, and so did her pursuer, until both were running down this dark country lane with only open farmland on either side. Her heel broke and her ankle snapped, and she fell, and her pursuer became her murderer. It was a slow, torturous affair that left her beaten and covered in stab wounds, and when her killer was done, he just left her to bleed out beside the road. She wasn't found until the next morning, and by then, all anyone could do was search for the person responsible. While some believe the man was caught and dealt with not long after, others think he or she is still at large, and the limping woman, as the victim came to be known, won't rest until her killer is caught. I was always skeptical at best of the story. Adam passed the spot where she was supposed to appear 100 times without incident, as did everyone else I knew. If a murderous ghost lived there, I was pretty sure I would have seen her. I said as much to my friend Steffi when she brought up that a friend of a friend of a friend had met the limping woman during lunch at school one day. It's true! She was out on the old highway a couple nights ago and saw her. Steffi insisted stubbornly over our sandwiches. If you actually saw her, wouldn't she be dead? Oh no, if she actually saw her, sorry. Wouldn't she be dead? I asked. I thought you weren't supposed to turn around. Hurt her, whatever, you know what I mean, Rena. Sure, I said with a roll of my eyes. It was always frustrated. It always frustrated Steffi that I didn't share her willingness to believe the unbelievable. So, how did she get away? She said all the words, there. Alright, the woman's last words. Last words we all somehow know without ever having caught the one person who would have heard them. We know them because the real killer was never caught. He told people who told other people, and we all magically knew how to use them to ward off being killed. I finished for her. Steffi frowned. She loved all things spooky and unnatural and had spent a lot of time researching our local legends, especially the limping woman. It's not magic, it just reminds her of her own mother and she gets distracted by her grief and leaves you alone. Okay, I said, hoping that would be enough to put an end to the topic. It was an argument neither of us would win, and I didn't feel like getting into it again over whether or not a ghost was real. So do you think it is real, Kenta?
Nah, bullshit.
At 15, it was starting to feel silly. Steffi, however, wasn't going to let me off so easily. They say she remains because they got the wrong guy and she's angry about it. Like everyone knew it, but no one cared because they wanted to blame someone. Don't you feel at least a little bad for her? She's still waiting for justice after all this time. Steffi? She only goes after people who don't believe in her, you know? I didn't like the way Steffi said that. Like she had an idea forming that I wouldn't approve of, and I shook my head. Whatever it is, no. We could go out there, out to the spot she haunts. No, don't be dumb, I said. You don't believe anyway, so what's the big deal? I walk past there a lot, okay? Nothing's ever happened. Have you gone after dark? Steffi had started to smile. No, but so what? That's when she's active. Going in the day doesn't count. This is dumb, I said again. We'll go tonight. Steffi doesn't listen. Steffi wants to go there. She just doesn't care. She's like, we'll go. Even if you say it's dumb, we will go there. Every argument I had was met with questions of whether I was too afraid, and Steffi mocking me for being chicken. Why does Steffi sound like Kenta so much right now? She kept it up for the rest of lunch. Through our chat, science class, and then passed me notes in the halls between classes after that. By the time the final bell rang, she had worn me down. But not because I believe she's there. I made sure she knew. I'm just going so you shut up. Oh my god, I really feel the kind of frustration she's feeling because it's just like how me and Kenta talk sometimes. Kenta be like, why? Are you scared? Are you scared? You're not gonna do this? You're scared? Yeah, I'd be like, no! Stop! And then Kenta is laughing.
You're dumb.
Hold on, let me just pause here and then let me see the chat for a while. Do you have Dread Out in your Steam? No, I do not have horror game, I think. I do not have horror game. Listening to English horror stories give me 0% of fear. Chinese horror stories better? I probably think that maybe it will be. It really depends though. Okay, let's continue. The sun set just after 5 that evening. At 7, we met up on our bikes in front of my neighborhood. Her parents thought she was doing a project at mine, and mine thought I was at hers. And we had 2 hours to ride out to the farm where the limping woman was said to haunt and get back before they started trading phone calls. We pedaled hard and fast, leaving behind the glow from windows and street lamps until darkness swallowed up the world around us. With only moonlight to guide us, we wove our way across town and passed into the outskirts, where the insects were louder, the stars brighter, and the safety that came from feeling like you were surrounded by other people fell away. It was hard not to feel entirely exposed out on that old road, where flat fields rolled off into the distance on either side. There was the occasional barn or farmhouse set away off down long, dusty drives, but otherwise, it really was just us and our bikes and the night. Up ahead, Steffi said from behind me. See the cross? That's the marker for her. We skid to a stop a few yards away from it and exchanged a glance, almost lost in the shadows. Scared? She asked, breathless with excitement. No, I said. It was an honest enough answer. I was nervous, sure, but who wouldn't be when you're outside after the dark? Remember... Sorry, my laptop made a sound and it scared me a little. Remember, if you turn around, she gets you. If you try to run, she makes it worse. Just stand still when she's close by and say the words. Steffi spoke so seriously that I had to stifle a giggle. It was ridiculous. I kept trying to tell that to all the butterflies stirring in my stomach, but it didn't do much good. We climbed off our bikes and set them on their kickstand. Steffi groped around. Groped about for my hand and entwined her fingers with mine. She was shaking. Ready? Let's get it over with, I replied. We walked up to where the cross was placed and paused. Steffi squeezed my hand and took in a slow, shuddering breath. Her fear was starting to have an effect on me, quickening my heartbeat. But I squared my shoulders and clenched my jaw and took a step forward. We crept along the roadside, careful to keep our eyes pointed straight ahead. Steffi kept reminding me in a trembling whisper that looking anywhere else could lead to trouble. A minute or two passed. It couldn't have been longer despite feeling like it, and nothing seemed to happen. My fear began to ebb, replaced by an admittedly relieved giddiness that I had been right, and I almost turned to Steffi to say I told you so. Then I realized how quiet it was. All the insects that had been singing loudly when we arrived had gone silent. There were no distant calls from night birds, no breeze passing over us, nothing. Just the sound of our own breathing. To my surprise, Steffi sighed, disappointed. I wondered if she realized how quiet everything had become. How could she not feel how claustrophobic it had become out on that open road? How close off we were in the dark and the silence. I wanted to ask her, but the question was like a knot in my throat that I couldn't untangle. Behind us, grass rustled, followed by the crunch of loose gravel underfoot, like someone was pulling themselves slowly out of the field and onto the road. Drag, click, drag, click. Every hair on my body stood up at once. Rena? I hadn't realized that my grip on Steffi's hand had tightened so much. I could feel her eyes on me, but couldn't bring myself to look at her. From somewhere over my shoulder, a woman started to sob softly. Help me, she cried plaintively. Rena? Steffi said again. She's coming, I managed to whisper. Instead of being scared, Steffi snorted. Real funny, I get it, okay? The limping woman is just made up. I'm convinced now, you don't have to rub it in. Drag, click, drag, click. The unmistakable sound of someone inching towards us, slowly, painfully, crying out with each step. Please, she begged. I'm hurt, and he's still out here. Steffi! I hissed, tears burning in my eyes. She's coming! There must have been something in my voice, a tightness that only true terror could cause, that convinced my friend that I wasn't just pretending. She grabbed my forearm with her other hand and clutched it until her nails were digging into my skin. She only goes after people who don't believe, Steffi said. That must be why. What do I do? I begged, my mind white and blank. My entire body was screaming to run, to get away from that thing that was getting closer and closer. But Steffi's firm grasp and my own mounting dread held me in place. Please, the limping woman sobbed. Turn around! Help me! The words, Steffi said hurriedly. You have to say the words when she's right behind you. What words? I wanted to scream, but I couldn't speak a thing. I could only hear her. Drag, click, drag, click. The legend said you will hear her uneven footsteps and be forced to listen to her pleas. But no one ever mentioned the smell. The stench of rot and earth and blood oozed through the air, slowly surrounding me and wrapping itself around me like tentacles. Smothering me, I gagged and pressed my free hand over my mouth and shook my head violently, trying to clear it, trying to make sense of things. Steffi was jerking on my arm and saying something to me over and over again, but I could barely hear her over the limping woman's cries. The smell was getting so strong, making my stomach pitch and heave until I thought I'd be sick. I leaned here. Through the veil of panic and nausea, I heard her scream, Say the words! Drag, click, drag, click. The limping woman was so close behind us now that I could feel the chill radiating off of her. The words, I thought. I had to say the words. It just reminds her of her own mother and she gets distracted by her grief and leaves you alone. I heard Steffi's voice from the previous day echo in my head. Her mother. The words reminds her of her mother. The limping woman's last word. Please. Bell rose in the back of my throat. My mother's waiting for me, heart-wrenching keen. From somewhere up in the night, a dog started to howl. Insects began to sing again. The wind whistled across the field. Sound of normalcy, of life. The limping woman continued to screech while I found my legs again. And, with Steffi in tow, tore back to the bikes. I never once looked up from the ground. The only thing I saw as we darted by was a pair of feet in torn stockings and pumps, the heel of one of which was missing. We didn't stop riding until we made it back to my lawn, and when we got there, I raced through the bushes on the side of the house and vomited. Steffi claimed she didn't hear or see anything that night, but she believed some kind of rationalization for it, like power of suggestion or something. But when I think back to those footsteps and those sobs and that final now, I too believe in the limping woman. So, do you believe in the limping woman?
Ooh, spook! Are you spooked? Oh.
No, not really.
Nah, you're gonna.
No, it's like happened at that specific town. You know, it's that urban legend from that specific place. So,
Mhm.
uh-huh.
How about we get like an urban legend that is more closer at home?
No.
Like, let's say, the Pontianak of Pasir Ris.
Yeah,
Or
nah.
or beware of Bedok Reservoir. Or here. Bukit Timah Monkey Man.
No, it's not.
But if it is, you'd be scared.
Boo, boo. Bones trembling, lot. Interesting though, but I'm not scared from that.
Nah, you're pretty much scared, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not scared from that. But...
Yeah. Tell yourself that, and then suddenly at night, you're gonna DM me like,
what's the word? What's the word? My mother's waiting for me.
yeah, she'll gonna go like, "Wait, I have nightmares tonight. It's because you sent me smile dogs."
You sent me small dog, and then you just went
No,
AFK after you sent me small dog.
no, I did not. What?
You're like missing for like a whole 5 minutes after you sent me small dog.
No, I did not send you anything though.
You
What
smell
are
me
you talking
you
about?
send me the small dog jeep. It's like a husky
No, no,
and then
no, no,
and then it
no,
morphs into small dog.
no. What? I did not send you anything though.
You sent me that in my D and
No,
then when you
no, I
came
did
back,
not.
I told you to delete it and then you deleted it.
No, I did not.
Kenta
I
being so
literally went
toxic.
AFK. I literally went AFK. What are you talking about?
Kenta is toxic. Kenta is toxic.
What are you talking about, Lottie?
You're being toxic.
What? No, I did not send you anything though.
Uh-huh.
I was AFK. Yeah, I was getting my
Discord and I was going to ask, hey, what happened to you? And then I saw the jeep like flicking around.
Is it your shadow though?
It is.
What if it's the thing that sent you smile dog?
It is you. That is you. That will be your
No,
shadow.
no, I did not send anything though. I
You
did not
said
send.
small dog. That's why you were laughing when you came back. And
No, I was actually doing that on purpose.
you were laughing when you came back because you know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you sent small dog and you know that I
No,
panicked
no,
after I saw
no,
small dog.
no. I did not send you smile dog. What are you
probably
talking about?
heard me talking about small dog.
No, what are you talking about? I was getting my charger.
Uh-huh.
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 Wait a second. What if it's actually Smile Dog, the one who sent you
Small
Smile
dog
Dog?
can send it himself. If he can send it himself, he wouldn't ask people to spread the word.
What if it evolves, you know, like a Pokemon?
What?
What if Smile Dog just evolves?
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure that's me though?
Anyway, a dude with a chair sent a short story. Let me drink some water though.
You see a face?
I cannot look through my water bottle. It is made of metal and I cannot see through it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to say here?
Hmm? No, I'm just saying probably there's a face on your window.
There's no window.
There is.
There's no window.
The one where your dog always looks. Probably he's looking at something.
But
what if, like, when you're telling this story, you actually invite them to come in?
Thanks for the creepypasta review stream, YouTube, but I have to go soon. Bye, everyone. Good night. Oh, good night, Nobikov. Have a good day. Thank you for dropping by.
Goodbye.
Lottie talking about small dog is just like a 5-year-old talking about Santa. I do not believe in small dog. It's just that the face freaks me out. Disturbing. The face, the picture is disturbing. The face disturbing, okay? You know, scary things are scary, you know? The face, you know, is like right in the depth of the uncanny valley. You know, there's a dog. You know, it is smiling. You know, it has human teeth. And then that is disturbing to me.
Are you sure about that?
Uh-huh. So, so let's read the one that a dude with a chair sent. Do you want to read it, Kenta?
I think you should read it.
Okay. The man moved to a hotel for his business trip. When he arrived at the hotel and went to get his keys, the person at the front desk warned him never to pick at the room right next to him. Why would I say that though? But like, the thing is that it is a normal thing to not pick into people's room. Why do you have to say it and then make people curious about it and make people want to pick into it? Anyway, while he was walking towards his room, God damn it, my shadow. While he was walking towards his room, he can't help but get curious on why he shouldn't pick at the room. See? He picked, but only see red. Disappointed, he went to his room. But why is he disappointed when he see a bright red room? At night, he kept on hearing banging sounds at the room next to him. He got angry and tried to talk to the person next door, but no one responded. He picked again and only saw red. This happened until his last day. When he went to return the key, he asked the staff why the room beside his only has red. The staff looked at him with eyes filled with fear and said, "There was one person that stayed in that room once. He had a condition where his eyes were red. A few months ago, he passed away in that same room." Well, I guess like a few of my hairs stood up when I thought about like the mental image, because I guess that means that like I don't know where he picked through. I assume it was from the tiny hole on the door. So that means that guy was looking right back at him, right? What do you think, Kenta?
Yes.
What the hell? What?
Yes. Yes.
Stupid. I guess it is
Yeah, he's
kind of
probably looking.
yeah, it is kind of creepy in that sense.
He's perceiving you.
Yeah, it is kind of that's why, you know, like, don't be curious, boy. Yeah, like don't be curious,
Why are you curious, Lottie?
huh?
Are you curious?
No.
Why not?
No, like if someone told me do not do this thing, never look at the room next to you, I'll be like, okay, you know. Like, I'm the type, if I go to like hotels, or like if I go like stay outside of like, you know, my home, or like
Mm-hmm.
people's home. Like if I have to
Mm-hmm.
stay somewhere that's like hotel, Airbnb kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like I would do the whole ritual of like knocking on doors before entering. You know, opening door,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stay here for a few days. Thank you for letting me stay
Mm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Because you're scared.
It is a courtesy towards, you know, you never know like where this kind of stuff are. You know, you never know like, you know, what's living in there before you, what happened in this land. So like common courtesy is to like at least knock, make yourself known, and not just barge in. You know, like don't barge in there.
I just go like, knock knock, daddy's here, and then and just kick the down, and then just kick the door down.
If you kick the
And,
door down, they're gonna find you for that. You just break the door.
nah, I just go like, open the door, get on the floor, everybody to the dinosaur. I just do that.
No. Oh my god. Like, oh, Lottie, wangi. Oh no, wangi. My god. But would you do that? Like if the receptionist tell you did not pick at the room next to you? What would
Oh,
you
so
do?
like in real life, there's actually this one experience where I was like in Japan, right? I was at this one ryokan. If you know what ryokan is, it's basically like an old hotel, right? And apparently, like the room next to me was haunted, right? So me and my friends go like, we checked the room. It's like, cool stuff. Nothing happened, and then we just like, we just sleep.
No.
I guess
No.
that's I guess that's why there's that one time when, you know, I see an actual head on my wardrobe in Japan. Hmm.
What?
Oh, I didn't tell you about this.
No.
Had I not told you about this story about?
No.
Oh.
I feel like you didn't tell me because like I was scared, and you know that I would be scared.
So anyway, in my old apartment, right? In Nakano, it is quite an old apartment, you see. So when I first moved there, when I opened like this small wardrobe that it is, there's like this, you know, ceiling paper, and Kenta, being Kenta, is like, what is this? So Kenta took it away.
What?
Mhm.
And
yeah, and like skip a few months. I think it's like year two in Japan on like the winter. Like I heard this knocking sound, like kong 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 kong, something like that, right? So I woke up, right? It's like, what the fuck was that? And I see that the wardrobe is kind of open. So I was like too freaked out by that. And then as I focus my eye, because like your eye tends to like adapt when it's darker, right?
Uh-huh.
There's like,
Uh-huh.
first I see a strand of hair. And then suddenly I see a face looking back at me. So afterwards I just go sleep. Like, okay, if I sleep, probably it won't disturb me. And I did. And then the day after, I talked to my friend. Hey, dude. So like I think my room's haunted. Like, huh? What happened to your room? So yeah, I think my room's haunted. I see a head here. And they took me to the local temple to be blessed. And they asked like the priest there to bless my room. It was very fucking expensive.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And yeah, nothing ever happened to me. And then I moved to another apartment, see, in Kanda.
And then
And you know what? Because like it's near Akihabara, right? Kanda is
uh
near Akihabara, so
uh
it should be expensive, right? But I got mine for like a cheap bargain price of 90k yen, which is very cheap. When
yeah.
like most of the rents there are like 200k. Do you wanna know why?
Because it is hot.
No, because it's directly behind a morgue. Because it is directly behind a morgue, see?
Oh my god.
Yo, Kenta, tell us about that. Kenta sees ghost. Kenta goes to sleep calmly. Yes, that's. I did not go back to sleep calmly though. I just like I was like, fuck this shit while I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, Ren-san asks, Kenta-san, do you have experience seeing pocong?
Yes, I did. Oh, but like back to the Kanda apartment though.
Uh-huh.
So like there's like I think a lot of experiences there, and like okay, I'm just going to like tell you the two scariest one. So like in the elevator, right? The elevator has this lamp, automatic lamp, right, where it will like turn on or turn off based on whether there's a person in there or not, right? So
Uh-huh.
one day I was like going back home from my work, and it was like what? It was 1 a.m. because I always eat outside, right? There's like a Matsuya in front of the apartment, so I would eat there first
Uh-huh.
before I come back home. Then, as I enter the elevator, I was like, wait, what is? Isn't that like I saw a child there, right? It's like, oh, I thought the child going inside first, so I was like, ね、何階ですか? I was like, hey, what floor are you? And then the child didn't even respond to me. I was like, okay. じゃあ自分で押してね。何かがあったら兄さんに言って。I was like, if you have anything, just like tell me, okay?
Nissan.
I call myself on Nissan, okay? Anyway, so I pushed because like my floor was at the third floor, right? It was like,
Uh-huh.
okay. Oh, sorry. Was it? Yeah, it's the third floor. I push on my third floor, and then like when the elevator door closes, it's like like when I entered, it's lit up because like oh there's a person, and then when I exited, why does it shut down? Does it not detect the kid, or like was the kid even real or not? I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so the thing
Probably
about
not real kid.
the thing about that is that like sometimes I have encountered this before, like on myself.
Mhm.
Those detection thing cannot detect me as a kid.
Then why? So what? Are you a ghost? Because
I'm so
the,
shocked.
because the thing is, what kind of kid would go home at 1 a.m.?
Right?
Now that I think about it, what kind of kid would like stay at an elevator at 1 a.m.? And you know what's behind that elevator shaft is? At I think the seventh floor, it's the morgue. Coincidentally, a kid just, you know, there a few weeks ago. And as the Japanese says it, they will linger for a certain amount of time sometimes. Ooh. Ooh, spooky. Okay, next one. So, there's this other one time. On this other time, so I didn't connect my TV right to my power plug because like it's a waste, right? One night at like 3 a.m., suddenly my TV turned on. Because I was so sleepy back then. I was like, oh my fucking god! I just got up, and then I just shut down my TV, and then I go to sleep again. But then I realized something. As I woke, I was like, huh? Wasn't this TV not plugged in? Like when it turned on, I remember it clearly as day. It was just static. It's just like black and white static. And then my friend asked me, my friend like the one next to my apartment, they asked me like, Kenta, did your TV turn on by itself last night? I was like, yeah, why? Oh, because mine turned on by itself as well last night. It's like,
All of
like,
the TVs are not.
Even though like our TVs are not plugged in. And need I remind you that this person doesn't believe in ghosts? Man, I think it's a wasted chance though.
To what? Why is it wasted?
Because, if I just entered the TV dimension, I'd probably become a persona.
Boto.
I'd probably start in my own persona game. You'll never
Uh-huh.
see it coming. You'll see that my man is too fast for eyes. And then Kenta became the Phantom Thief. My job here is done. But you didn't do anything. And then Kenta just like walks away after that. No, real shit though. That actually happened. That actually happened. That's like the weirdest experience that I ever had.
That is so scary though. I don't know what I would do if that happens to me. Also,
Why?
my dog is very angry. Hold on. Okay. So, I don't think I have any of this kind of like encounters in real life. I mean, I am one. I'm one myself. Oh, is Kenta gone again? Hello? Is Kenta gone again? Kenta? Ah! Kenta! Kenta-san! Kenta-san! Ah! Oh, he moves. Why is he laughing like that?
Because it's funny.
Ah!
Scared Lottie is funny. Scared Lottie is funny.
Why is he still holding the chicken wings though? Are you still eating?
No, I'm not eating anymore. Why? Do you want any more scary stories, Lottie?
Sure, why not? I mean, we have like time left, you know. Hold on. Random theory for Charles says, can I tell the dumb story of me and my friend being chased off by a ghost? Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, B.
Go ahead, B.
But don't you know what a B means? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, meanwhile, you can share your horror story. Hello? Oh no, he's gone again. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Meanwhile, why don't you share your other spooky stories?
Hmm? Who?
You,
Me?
you.
Me?
You know the random dude with a chair is probably typing out their story.
Me?
What?
Me?
Uh
Me?
huh.
I don't know. I don't have any more scary stories though.
But you're the one who asked if we want more.
Oh, okay. I thought it was my personal scary story, you know?
I don't know.
Mm.
So, do you have any?
Hold on.
I
Hold on.
I
Hold your horses.
I don't have
Hold
horse.
your
I
horses.
don't have horses. I'm okay
Are
now.
you
I don't think I'm that spooked anymore. I'm gonna turn that off.
are you sure about that?
Uh huh.
Are you sure?
Uh huh. Uh huh. I'm a big man now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Mm.
Uh huh.
Nah. Nah.
Eh? What? What? Nah. What do you mean nah? Oh, that's the wrong toggle. So,
Okay, here you go, Lottie.
hey,
There you go.
honey.
There you go.
I don't want things with pictures.
No, it has no pictures. Just open the site. It has no pictures.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's picture. Okay, that's the Titan.
That's a Titan from Titan.
Wait, why is the website like completely white with white fonts?
What do you mean white with white fonts? It's like
Uh,
black fonts.
I see it with white fonts.
Just scroll down. It's like pretty down there though.
Huh? No, if I scroll down, it is the comments.
What?
I can just highlight the words, I guess. So wait, I'm supposed to read it?
Yes, please.
I... Okay, so so the creepy pasta in the walls. Oh, this is so long ago. That is like a whole 7 years ago. So we moved out of our last house a week ago, and I'm glad we did. It was definitely not safe there, especially for a man like me who had a man like me who has a young family to take care of. I think if I hadn't decided to get the hell out of there, I would have failed my family, and I would probably have lost them too eventually.
Damn, that escalated really freaking fast.
Wait, did you not read this before?
No, I did not.
There was nothing obviously wrong with the house, actually. I suppose it was just a regular detached family home in a suburban neighborhood. I think the first thing that struck me as off about it is the fact that all the houses on the street had been built sometime in the 1980s. The odd bit about that is the fact that nobody had actually lived there in almost 3.5 decades. Nobody had ever lived in that house.
Damn.
Damn, then what did they build it for? But what could be wrong with that? It didn't ring any alarm bells, apart from the normal sort like how does the electricity still work? And is the boiler outdated? How does that not ring any alarm bells though? Like, this thing is built but no one has lived there in like 30 plus years? Like, how did that not ring any alarm at all? On top of that, we had to check if there were any pests or squatters. Nope, nothing there. The house was well built and hadn't let anything in, so it seemed at least. Damn. Once we were settled in, we were actually very happy there, I think. Although I find it hard to believe now. We wanted the house to be our home for a long time. Bizarrely, It just felt so perfect and right, when actually there was something very deeply inherently wrong about the place.
Ooh, what's that?
Ooh, okay. The tension began on one typical grey London morning. Our I almost said our wife. My wife was going to drop off our 4-year-old boy at school, which usually takes about half an hour. It was the oddest thing. As soon as she shut the door behind her and I was alone, I became aware of a feeling that I hadn't felt before. You could describe it as a feeling of being watched, but I think it was something else. A feeling of tension and discomfort arising from, well, nothing. Nothing at all happened. No creaks, no bumps, and no whispers. I had the heating on, it was December, and was listening to classic FM on the radio. On first inspection, it appeared.
Classic FM. What is this? GTA? Sounded sounded like sounded like a GTA radio station. Classic FM. Your sources for all these songs. Mm-mm.
The go and old. On the first inspection, it appeared to be a comfortable, peaceful environment, ideal for sitting down and getting on with my work. But it wasn't. I felt sort of agitated. I suppose it was just down to this being a new house that I had only slept in for a few nights. And I got on with my work. Except I didn't.
Man, that guy's really salty though. Understandable.
It's like, I got on with my work. Except I didn't. What did you do? I couldn't settle down and concentrate. I found myself wandering around the house, walking slowly around every room. There were a few boxes of things that were still needed to be unpacked, and some rooms that were still quite bare. I refused to accept it. But a tiny part of my subconscious expected that there was an intruder in the house. Ugh. I was in the room furthest away from my study, so I could just hear about batch, cello, suite, or whatever the heck it was playing upstairs. Why is it so specific? I stayed at the window waiting for my wife to turn up in her car. It was incredible how quickly the mood shifted as soon as my wife stepped into the house. As soon as I was no longer alone, the uncomfortable feeling lifted and I could actually feel the warmth in the central heating. And my tea with a tablespoon of honey in it actually tasted sweet. Even the rain clouds which had started to drizzle outside seemed friendlier. Oh my god, that scared me. So I guess the thing is that this guy has like, what is that called? You know that issue that dogs have?
What?
Abandonment issue?
Abandonment is just amazing.
Oh my, the dogs are so angry right now. Anyway, yeah, it's like it just has a kind of feeling. My god, okay. I'm just gonna continue with the dogs walking in the background. So,
Okay.
the next morning, I did the school run, just as a little experiment. I was driving back when I got a call from my wife. I don't think she wanted anything in particular, apart from company. The tone was very casual. It almost sounded forced. And she was only asking when I would be back, but in a prolonged way, as if she wanted to keep the call as long as possible. I had some idea why she was calling. She was getting the feeling too. She probably felt it more because women are more tuned into these subtleties in an environment, apparently. I'm sorry I had to read it that way. She didn't mention anything when I returned regarding the feeling, but through her smile, I could see that she was a tiny bit spooked. To be honest, it was nothing really, just a feeling that people get sometimes. The only odd things about it were that it happened when we were alone, and that it happened to both of us. Well, still, some places are just like that. A house that hadn't been lived in for decades might take some time to warm to its new owners, I guess. people are weird. I just have a feeling like this kind of people like belongs in like horror story and like weird stuff could happen and they just don't care. They'd be like, must be the wind. Must be the house not warming up to us. But like everything is like setting off so many alarms right now.
Yeah, because they are horror movie protagonists.
Yeah, apparently horror movie protagonists are like kind of like guessed to be a little bit more dumb.
No, they're not dumb. They're dense, I guess.
No, like according to like Cabin in the Woods or something.
Cabin in the Woods, yes.
Yeah. So.
What, the stereotypes you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And then like their intelligence was lowered by some weird forces.
Okay, understandable.
Anyway, the next day while my wife was out getting the groceries, I made a little discovery. The strange feeling grew more intense in certain parts of the house. In the upstairs bathroom, it was particularly strong. The ghost like to do the poo poo. And there was a corridor that connected the dining room and living room, but it was also quite noticeable. The thing about these places is that they were only parts of the house with mirrors in them. Are you yawning?
No, why? No, why though?
I don't know, it looked like you were yawning.
No. Wait, what?
The thing about
Are
these
you sure that's me?
places is that they were... I reread the same sentence, goddammit. With time, I came to hate those parts of the house and those mirrors. Why is he so intense? Why is he so intense? He's like, I noticed that, places in the house with mirrors in there give me the creepies. And I come to hate those places of the house. And those mirrors that gives me the creepies. Nothing new happened for about a week. I just avoided being in the house by myself. And I noticed my wife did the same. Although we never discussed the fact that we felt uncomfortable being alone. It was a new house. We didn't want to spoil our first days there with negativity. Why? Why did they not communicate? Why do people not communicate? Just be like, the house kind of gives me a little bit of creepies. And then just. But a certain negativity hung about the place nevertheless. It was not obvious. It was not intense. But it was always there. It felt somewhat hostile, as if we were sharing the home with something that didn't like us being around. I read up online, but my wife wasn't looking. That some places just have what they call negative energy. Apparently, this is the result of many things such as poor lighting, poor feng shui, and bad things that have happened in the past in the place. Feng shui is important. Ironically, we installed brand new high-power light bulbs. My wife had a whole book on keeping good feng shui, and as for the whole bad things happening in the past thing, nobody had ever lived in the house before. I mean, how could anything bad had happened there if nobody had lived there before? The thing is that the piece of land before, anything is built there, it might be cursed. Why is he so dense? At least our little boy didn't seem affected. He was playing just as happily as ever with his toys. A work overload had preoccupied me and his mother lately, so we didn't spend as much time with him as usual. He didn't seem to mind. Oh shit, I knew this! I knew it! Oh my god. He even managed to invent an imaginary friend to play with. That is not an imaginary friend, that is the creepies living in the house.
Now, what if that is imagining a friend, as a child, we do need a friend sometimes.
Maybe
and
it is. Maybe the creepies all along.
What if it's like, the waifu, the anime waifu that we've been wanting when we're still a child. Like, what if they're actually, moe? What if they're actually kawaii?
What, have you been reading those manga that has been going around recently with the big titties Pontianak or something?
No.
Hantu Tete.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay.
If you hadn't said it, probably I didn't know about it.
There are there's like a new-ish thingy that like has been going around Facebook or something, and then it says that there is a big TD ghost, and they call it Hantu Titik. Anyway, back to the story.
Why are you so amused by it?
I
Like,
don't-
it's not like you're gonna get horny when you see it. You're probably just gonna faint, though.
Big
Like,
titties
if
on
you
their
see
song.
a big, even so, even if it's big TD, it's still a ghost, right? Imagine if it like, if it jumped in front of you, your first reaction wouldn't be like, ooh, booba. Your first reaction would be like, wow.
I probably, if the face didn't come at me first, I will be like, ooh, booba.
Nah. Knowing you personally for how long now, you'd probably you just fainted, really. You just faint on the spot.
Yeah. I'll just go ding 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 ding. Anyway, back to the story. There was this one night, however, when I came home from work late to find my son in bed and my wife waiting for me in the living room. As soon as I came through the front door, I was greeted by a thick, heavy presence. It gave me a bad feeling immediately. I knew at once that something was not right, and yet everything seemed fine. So what is the problem here, my dear? We ate dinner in front of the television, washed up, and then got ready for bed. We both joined our son upstairs to sleep, and soon enough, we had both dozed off, except I was suddenly disturbed from my sleep. I don't like the way this person writes. It's like, we're doing something normal, except it was not normal. I did something, except I didn't. Why you like that? They said that you did not do it. It was nothing unnatural, in fact. It was the very core of nature that woke me up. False alarm. I needed to use the lube, needed to do the poo-poo. I got up and put on my slippers and nightgown. Huh? Nightgown?
Nightgown. Yeah, it's pajamas, really.
But so he slept without his jammies, and then he woke up to pee, and then he decided that he needed to put on his jammies for that. Anyway, it was absolutely freezing, being a winter's night. But when I stepped into the bathroom, I was shook by how cold it was.
Well, it is the bathroom, it is the bathroom. Usually,
yeah.
usually there's a lot of ventilation, and usually the tiles are cold,
Yeah, exactly, especially
Except-
the toilet bowl.
Except,
Except it was not cold. Except when I sit down, it was hot. And my ass got burnt.
well, I think that's on you,
No, I'm joking.
There's nothing I can do about that. I'm so sorry, but I'm so sorry, Nothing I can do about that.
I forgot where I stopped. Oh yeah, I was shook by how cold it was. It was not safe, how chilly it was in there. My God, it was winter. I looked at myself in the mirror for a bit.
Except if it's not.
And then sat on the toilet seat to do my business. Except I did not. No, I'm joking. The mirror
Are you sure you're joking?
The mirror was giving me a bad feeling. I kept imagining that I could see something moving around in the mirror, and yet there was nobody else in the room but me. Not even a fly or bug. It happened at least 3 times. Then I got up to wash my hands. Wait. And just stared into the mirror for a while just to make sure. So I feel like the scariest part about this whole paragraph is that he sat down to do his business, and then he got up and he just washed his hand. Like, what about his ass? He did not wash or like wipe or like he did not even flush. He just left it there. That's why the house hates him. That's why everyone wants him out of that bathroom, because he doesn't do those kind of stuff. People, the creepies in there be like, this man gross, get out of me house. Anyway, it eventually made me uneasy, so I hurried back to bed and actually found myself hiding my face with the bed. I think I saw something moving in the mirror again the next night, and the next. I think I even saw a face in the downstairs hallway mirror as I walked past for a split second. Of course, I knew it was only my imagination, except it was not. Definitely just a side effect of all the negative energy in the place. What kind of negative energy is gonna make us see faces in like mirrors though? It was getting more irritating than frightened. He's so angry the whole story. Throughout the whole story, he's just so angry the whole time.
I think it's more of a rant rather than a story, you know.
Yeah.
It's him ranting.
Yeah.
Like this fucking ghost be scaring me all the time.
I thought this house was normal, except it was not. So I decided to bring out one of those priests, those spiritual sorts who know how to brighten up the places with negative energy in them. Oh, okay, at least he did that. She turned up while our son was at school. A frail old Japanese woman who must have been 80 years old at least. Her son dropped her off since she was very weak and unable to walk the distance. Anyway, she came in smiling faintly and telling us in broken English that she would just take a walk around the house to get used to it. I and my wife sat quietly in the living room. Personally, I don't think she was all too happy about the house being checked out by what she referred to as an exorcist. I showed her the web pages about clearing negative energy and she agreed with a sigh. After all, it was good feng shui to have your house cleared. Doesn't work that way, but like, okay. The spiritual woman came downstairs after about 10 minutes. In spite of how bony and old she was, she made the place feel very secure and comfortable. I almost wanted her to stay with us. So that she... Oh my god. So that we can be assured that we will have no negative energy. But something happened that made us wonder if it was really... If it really was negative energies making our house the way it was. Anyway, she came into the living room and told us that she had burnt incense in some of the rooms and that she was going to go over to the rooms again just to clear out any remaining negativity. But she suddenly went stiff and her quivering smile became a screwed up scowl and her watery eyes hardened. Oh no. We thought she was having a stroke.
Oh no. Old lady's gonna get fucked, people.
They thought she had a stroke. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god, we thought she was having a stroke and reached for the telephone to call an ambulance. Turns out she was fine. She told us not to touch anything or move. We listened and watched, dumbfounded, as she rushed through the wall with impressive speed. Oh my god.
What, she did a Naruto run to the
Yeah.
floor, like zoom, like zoop.
She zoop. And oh my god. I have to sneeze but like I laugh so much it's not coming out.
Hachi. 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 Hachi.
Ayamero.
Hachi.
She rushed the wall with impressive speed.
Hachi.
And pressed her ears against it. She whispered some words which we couldn't hear, and she seemed to be receiving a reply as her expression changed and contorted.
She whispered words.
Yeah.
So what? She rapping? She just started mumble rapping like.
That's beatbox. Oh my gosh, she just Whatever she was hearing can't have been good because she gave a shriek and sprang away from the wall.
Oh my god, what?
Why is this old lady running so much when she couldn't even walk through the house in the first place? She has been Naruto running. I think she has been preserving her chakra the whole time.
Yeah, you know, it could be because like if you play that old Naruto game on PS2, you know. Or like probably like the old lady just goes like yeah wow yeah wow biru no tatimani kurayami ni Spider-Man.
No. by the moon. Okay, anyway. The room darkened noticeably, like when a cloud covers the sun. You no leave this house! The old woman grabbed my wife by the shoulders and shook her firmly as she said this. Why not? I asked, as my wife was too taken aback to reply. Why does she shake the wife? Oh my god. Man in the walls! He shrieked. There is man live in the walls! Batman! Man in the walls! The old woman hurried through the hallway and without even putting her shoes on, stepped outside the house and urged us to come out with her. She called her son to pick her up on a little Nokia phone. I refused to step back inside, even though she needed to sit down because of her frailty. She did not need to sit down, she was just running everywhere just now. I brought a chair outside for her and brought her shoes out too. We waited with her outside, and I can swear that when I went inside to fetch a chair, I was not the only one in that house. I cursed the old woman for making me so nervous. Why is he so the whole time? I was hearing whispers all over the house now. The son picked her up, and when he saw her in a nervous state, he gave me and my wife an unfriendly look before driving away. Why is everyone so angry? That had gone badly.
It's Japan.
We would have got mad at each other had it not been for what the old woman had said. Man in the walls. Now go, Angie. Man in the walls. It was chilling to hear that, and the look of terror on the old woman's face convinced us that she was serious. But being modern cosmopolitan, what does that even mean? Cosmopolitan?
Cosmopolitan is like city, you know.
City people living in a 30-year-old house that no one had ever lived in before. We just agreed after some conversation that she was doing that to frighten us, or that she was just old and Betty. We didn't want to believe her bullshit. Why? Why? The thing in the wall is scary enough to make an old lady run around like Naruto. And then be like, we are kind of scared, but we are like modern people, so like, you know, that old lady's probably crazy. I can't believe this. But the phrase stuck with me. Man in the walls. I even admit I put my ear to the wall to see if I would hear anything. Nothing. We were more uneasy now than we had been before the spiritual had come. The tension gathered all day until at bedtime, and the house felt unnaturally dark. As I was slipping into bed, relieved that the day was over, a cry from my wife got me out of bed. She rushed into the bathroom with a look of utter horror on her face. Man in the mirror! She screamed. Man! Man in the mirror!
And she do be afraid of men.
I had enough sense to realize that she was not talking about the Michael Jackson hit. She was genuinely terrified. Where? Bathroom! I saw it, I tell you! I believe you. I had to believe her. I stormed into the bathroom and looked into the mirror. It was just a normal reflection. There was nothing there. I stood there for a while. Then I began to cry! What's wrong with this bloody place? I cried. Man in the wall? Tell me, is there a man in the wall? No, there isn't. My wife comforted me. It was my imagination, I'll bet you. It's just a damn old woman coming in here and telling us all this mumbo jumbo about men in the walls. It's nothing at all. What is going on with them? What is going on? Like first the wife is like, man in the mirror, believe me. And then he's like, I believe you. And then he went in, and then he started crying because he didn't see the man in the mirror. And then
I'd cry if I see no man in the mirror myself.
and then his wife came and be like, oh no, there is no man in the mirror, it's just my imagination. Must be the old woman. Eee. Oh my god. Okay, so he was like, then what the hell have I been seeing? This place, it feels wrong, just wrong. Oh, nothing, don't worry, there's nothing here, there can't be. Let's just get some sleep, that's what you need, sleep. Then why did you call him out in the first place? This doesn't make sense. I was too tired to carry on with this. I forced myself to believe that there was nothing funny going on. I didn't convince myself. He forced himself to believe, except he didn't convince himself. We went to bed and I was about to turn out the light when my wife told me something that made me shudder. You know, Daniel, our son, has been saying some weird things lately, she said. Like what? Well, it might just be coincidence, but what that old woman said about a man in the walls, it seems to fit with something that Daniel has been talking about. Oh, really? Do you know anything about his imaginary friends? I chuckled. At this point of time, you chuckle? Well, I know that Daniel spends an awful lot of time with it. What does he call it again? Wallman! It's called Wallman! Man in the wall! Wallman! Oh yeah, I realized just that, the creepy connection. Wallman. It took them so long to realize that Wallman. Oh my god. So Kenta is stuck again. Oh my god. Are you okay, my guy? Hello? Hello, my guy? Oh no, he's taken by the Wallman. Anyway, Daniel's been saying things about his friend. He told me the other day that he's got a round face with black eyes and a big smile. And he's really thin so that he could fit in the wall. I found it cute at the time, but now I don't know. Excuse me, so like if your child comes to you and they tell you they have an imaginary friend with a big round face and black eyes and a big smile, and he's really thin so that he could fit in the wall, you would say that it's cute? Are you crazy? I got the biggest chill I had in a long time. Well, there's more. We were in the park, just me and him. Nobody else was there. I asked him if he wanted to invite Wallman for a picnic. He said he couldn't. He told me that Wallman is only in our house and never leaves. That one made me laugh a bit when he told it to me. But then he gives me this serious, worried look and said, "Don't laugh, Mommy. Wallman doesn't like you and Daddy. He hates you. And he says that he only likes me." Okay, so Wallman is being kind of a creep right now. That is not that you know. You can't say that to a kid, Wallman. The FBI will come for you. Wait, is this Mr. Whitemouth? I don't know actually. This is supposedly Man in the Wall. I shuddered and took a deep breath. The air suddenly felt colder and more hostile. You know, I said to my wife after a period of silence, I really do think we should move out. I don't know if it's just a bad feeling I get about this place or if maybe that old Japanese woman was right. This stuff is creeping me the hell out. I don't think I can sleep now. I don't feel safe. Nevertheless, we both managed to fall asleep after a bit more conversation on where we could move to. This guy is just repeating his things over and over again. It's like, I don't think I can sleep, except I did fall asleep afterwards. I don't think this could happen, except it did. I had dreams. They were mostly just plain random dreams, but one thing stuck out as different. I dreamt that I came home to find the house empty. I called to see if anyone was home and turned on a few lights. I noticed very vividly that there was somebody standing in the living room. It was a man's figure, very lean and about the height of a child. That's not a man. I think if it's the height of a child, then I guess it is a child. He was facing away from me, I could tell, but the light wouldn't turn on in that room, so I couldn't see anymore. I think he was naked. In my dream, I called out, "Daniel?" but I felt certain that this was not my son. I was scared of this figure in the living room. The dream ended there, and I woke up. I blamed all the weird events. They were affecting my sleep. I managed to get some more shut eye after that. No dreams this time. It was a Saturday next morning, so we had a bit of a lie-in. In our creepy little house with a man in the wall, we had a bit of a lie-in. I'm getting the kettle on. How many sugars would you like? I asked my wife before going downstairs to the kitchen to make some tea. But as I waited for the kettle to boil, a voice caught my attention. Oh, it was Daniel. He was raising his voice. I found him looking up at the mirror in the downstairs corridor in a heated argument with somebody. No! If you don't say sorry, I won't be your friend anymore, he cried. Hello, Dan? You're right there, son? I called to him. He ignored me outright. No, no, no! He shrieked at whoever he was speaking to, and I saw tears on his cheek. I don't want to! You're not nice anymore! Go away! Go away! He began to screech. I don't want to go with you! I rushed along and lifted him up, carrying him away from the mirror. His mother came downstairs, roused by the shouting. What's wrong, dear? She asked him. Woman! Woman wants me to live with him in the wall! Are you laughing? He wants to take me in the wall, but I told him I don't want to. Oh God, I muttered, handing him to my wife, my voice shaking. I can't put up with this bullshit any longer. Woman, where the heck are you? Come out, you bastard! I had never spoken in front of my son like that before, but he didn't seem unsettled. He seemed glad that I was angry at his imaginary friend. My wife took him upstairs while I reached on for a bit. Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse?
What? Mickey Mouse? Right, I said. When my wife came back downstairs, we have got to get rid of these goddamn mirrors. They're creeping the shit right out of me. It's okay, it's fine. No, it's not fine. It can't be fine. They're like portals or something. Like there's evil coming straight out of them or some crazy shit like that. Okay, we need to stay calm, she assured me. Let's just get breakfast sorted and we'll see how things go. How are you so calm about it though? How is she so calm about it? She was the one screaming about man in the mirror, and then she'd be like, everything will be fine.
Man, this story is so fucking convoluted though.
The man in the mirror. Anyway, let's just get breakfast. We'll see how things go. I guess that's why the guy is so angry the whole time, because like everyone is so chill about everything. We had breakfast in silence. And after a while, it all seemed okay. Are you sure?
That doesn't sound okay, but it is what it is.
And then something happened that was amazing. Nothing! Nothing at all.
This story has a lot of like contradictions towards itself, but
It is very weird. I feel like they are like kind of like possessed, gaslighted by the negativity energy in there.
Slighted by the negativity.
It's like what is that thing called?
Possession.
Not possession. Like that one thing where like the victim sympathize.
Oh, you mean Stockholm syndrome?
Yeah, it's like they're having Stockholm syndrome towards this house right now and the woman. It's like, this is so creepy, but sometimes it is okay. We just had breakfast, nothing happened, it was amazing. There wasn't even a weird feeling of anxiety anymore. It felt like a normal home shoot. Let's just continue living here. It's like they are so weird. It's like they waited so long, so many days, so many nights. Like that little Japanese lady was so freaked out. Like she told them like, "You no live here no more," and be like, but it's kind of okay now that I shouted at woman."
Why is there even a Japanese lady to begin with? I'm so sorry, but like, what are the odds of like a weird Japanese lady living somewhere
Yeah,
and
this
then
is
wanting to go to your home.
this is obviously a Western face because the Japanese lady is speaking in like broken English to them, so like it couldn't be in
Okay.
Japan. So like that is weird.
Okay.
That was weird.
Okay. Okay.
So weirder still, the next day was fine too, and nothing dodgy took place overnight. We kept the mirrors. I hadn't been entirely serious about throwing them out. I had just been stressed out. Throw them out. Put them outside the house. Come on. You were just being so ragey about like Mr. Portal's too evil. He's trying to take our son. Like, let's just keep them in the house anyway. Then the whole week went by and it was Sunday again without a single weird thing happening. Our house was beginning to at last feel like a home with the wall man in our wall. He is a family now, apparently, I guess. It's like, I feel like as long as wall man behaves himself, they will just accept him as family.
Wall man. Imagine like, you know, there's a visitor coming in and then they were like, what was that noise? Oh, it's just the wall man. He's just so funny. Sometimes he's such a prankster, you know.
Sometimes he spooked us for the lols, but you know, after we shout at him, he's kind of nice now.
And imagine that.
Oh my god. We had less work, so we spent more time with Daniel, and he seemed to forget about his imaginary friend, which was actually a relief to us. Man, kids do move on really quick. Like, me no friend you no more, and then he really just did forget about him. That imaginary friend had seemed like something else. It seemed wrong to be coming from the imagination of a 4-year-old. It is the wall man living in the house. It is not the imaginary friend, it is a legit demon talking to the sun, and you're like, we know it's a demon, but like, you know, the imaginary friend seemed like something else. It didn't seem like, you know, imagination.
Oh well, people do be weird, you know.
Like this guy kind of like, I feel like every paragraph or like maybe like let's say in their timeline, every single day his memory just kind of resets. His anger meter resets to 0. Or like sometimes he just got so angry that it overflows and it went back to 0.
I think I think the like wallman or whatever it is, they like
They gaslight him.
yeah, gaslight him.
They're like, oh, we will keep quiet for now and you'll begin to forget about us.
What is this GTA?
GTA. If you hide long enough, the stars will be gone. Oh my god, very small. We thought everything was going to be fine. But then something made us think twice. Yellow mold had started to grow in circular patches around the house. See, Wallman will never behave himself, that's why he's not part of the family. The patches were about the size of footballs, and they gave off a rotten smell. Ew, now he wiped his poo-poo all around the house.
Man.
Stay messy.
Well, you know, I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't hear that, and we can like just move on.
We decided to leave it be for a while, but the patches turned up suddenly in more places. Why did you leave the moldy patches be? They are stinky, they smell rotten, and you just be like, I guess this is fine if we just leave it be. It's stanking your house up. I don't understand. And then now there are more patches of poo-poo around their house. And they were too ugly and stinky to stay. Oh, only when there are more around, you decided it's too ugly and stinky. So when there's like 1 or 2, you'll be like, oh, this is kind of stinky if I walk by here. But like once I leave this area, it is fine. My memory resets after I step out of this area. We called in a man to investigate and sort out the mold problem. And while he worked, the 3 of us paid a visit to my parents-in-law. Why did you leave the man in there alone? Why did they leave the man there alone?
this man do be begging to be like robbed or something. Has this man ever frowned at? Has anyone ever frowned at this man? No, of course not.
Because he's so angry. He's so angry the whole time. Like people look at him, people be like, better not fuck with him. But the thing is that they know there is a mole man. There is the wall man in the house, and they are like, let's just leave this stranger in the house to investigate the poo-poo stains.
What if the stranger actually dies, while he's like investigating? Wouldn't that be
Exactly.
like, oh, that's on me, I guess?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. Like, what if the stranger get pulled into the walls? Oh my god. They got a call from the man. Oh wait, the man did not die yet.
Yet is the word though.
We got a call from the man dealing with the mold at around 8 o'clock in the evening. He sounded troubled and he told us to come home quickly. We were very agitated throughout the car journey. Why are they always agitated? Because they have to go back to their house when Wall Man is stinking up their house. They're like, why do you have to go back to the stinky house when it's not soft yet? And when we saw policemen standing around our home, wait, that escalated too quickly. I did not expect that. My wife looked as though she would cry. A tall, fat policeman. Oh my god, why did he have to say that?
And his wife is super crying. Imagine his wife just like starting like goes, wee!
Imagine coming home and then you see a policeman in front of your house, and then I just go, wee! Hello from Brazil. Hello, welcome to the stream, Gabriel.
Hey, welcome to the stream, man.
We are reading what? In the walls. Yeah, creepypasta in the walls.
I don't even know if this is creepy pasta anymore. This is more like a shit pasta.
This is angry pasta to me. A tall, fat policeman stopped us in our tracks as we made our way towards the front door. Stop right there, sir, he said. I highly doubt that you, and especially your wife, still want to see what's been found in your room. Wait, what? You ain't suspected, don't be afraid. But I tell you, mate, it's ghastly. I don't know why it's so funny. Like, we found something ghastly in your house. But like, I don't think you're a suspect.
Something what?
Ghastly.
Something what?
Ghastly.
Ghastly? The police officer says that?
Yeah. The police officer was like, I highly doubt that you, and especially your wife, will want to see what has been found in your home.
But like, what kind of police officer says like, "Ooh, there's a spooky on your house"?
That you ain't suspected, don't be afraid. But I tell you, mate, it's ghastly. He took off his hat and breathed out with disgust. I don't know how that works. I think he's just like, Mommy, Daddy, what's happening? Daniel kept asking. Come on, Daniel. Your friend caused some poo-poo in the house. What do you think could happen? But we just led him back to the car. I went back to the policeman, and the inspector came and told me I could come in. They told him, I thought you want to see it. It's ghastly, but they're like, you could come in. I went in and found that where the patches of mold had been, there were holes in the wall. Men in uniform and masks were carrying small objects in plastic bags out of the house. I have a feeling it's like they found bodies in the hole.
They found bodies.
That's why they're like, it is called Man in the Wall.
I did not expect there's an actual man in the wall.
Small objects, it could be poop. The mole specialist was sitting down with a cup of coffee on the sofa. Wait, who made him the coffee? The man in the wall made him the coffee. You're like, make yourself at home. Why does he have coffee?
This just doesn't make any sense anymore.
They just got home. He literally just went into the house and the guy is sitting there with a cup of coffee on the sofa. His head in one hand. He seemed deeply troubled. I looked at him for a while and thought it might be better not to ask him what had happened, but I didn't need to. You ain't seen what you have. I can't say it the way they do. You ain't seen what you have had in your walls yet? He asked me, his eyes bloodshot. I ain't never done a job like this one. Bloody shocking. I forgot this is in London. Until
It's
I
in
read,
London?
yeah, it is in London. Until I read that line, bloody shocking. I'm like, oh, that is in London. That's
Oh
a.
my god.
Gabriel said, horror story is interesting. I'm not afraid. Okay, it's okay. This is not scary at all. It's just men in the
Yeah,
wall.
it's more confusing rather than scary, to be honest, by this point. Because like this person is, first of all, this person is like so angry that his anger probably just scare off the spirit, right?
Yeah, I think he scared woman so much that woman just leaves poo all around the house. Okay, so this guy here, like, oh, what was in my wall? I asked, my voice shaking. Tell me, please. I can't bear it anymore. Can't tell you me, self-made. Bloody shocking. What?
I don't even know how to. I don't know how to even like react to this anymore. Even my VTubing avatar is not moving anymore
Yeah,
because of how confusing this is. I have no idea. Hold on, let me just like try to restart my VTubing, my VTube studio.
So I'll continue reading from here. So, can't tell you me, self-made. Bloody shocking. Suddenly, the world around me became a blur and I collapsed on the ground. Oh,
What?
he just straight up passed out after hearing bloody shocking. I guess he was shook. Suddenly, the world around me, yeah. When I came to at my parents-in-law's house again, had that all been a dream? No, it was now 2 in the morning. My son and wife were upstairs, they told me. An inspector was waiting to speak to me.
Okay.
I hope the truth get revealed soon because this is so frustrating somehow.
Yeah, like I'm just listening to it and I'm so confused.
What
For
happened,
even for
Inspector? What was there in my house? I asked, as patiently as I could. He is not patient though. Now, don't take this the wrong way, sir. We are not accusing you of anything. These things we found date back at least a decade, judging by the state they are in. What did you find? Then I was told, once I had promised to remain calm, that behind each of the 16 patches of mold, the bones of a small child had been found curled up inside the wall. The children were all between ages 2 and 5 and were recognized as children that had gone missing in the area over the past 30 or so years. So it is not men in the wall, I guess. It is children in the wall. Now, hearing that shook me about as much as it would shake anybody in my position. There was something else in the walls of that house, something evil. And had things happened differently, it might have taken my son into the wall just like all those other children. I and my wife still haven't gotten over our experiences in that house. Although our son seemed to be indifferent to the whole thing. Daniel doesn't care. Daniel
Same.
Daniel is like, what? Those kids got dragged in the wall? Me? I'm different. And he never got told about the children in the walls. Oh, okay. Well, Daniel is built different though. He shouted at the thing. And hopefully he'll never ask, so we won't have to tell him. He never mentions his imaginary friend, William. Hey, William? What the hell is William? Wallman. His imaginary friend, Wallman. And he seems happy enough in our new home. As do all of us. I can't believe I read Wallman as William.
Gabriel understands this. Look at Gabriel's comment. This story looks like a confused dream. It does sounds like,
Yeah, this
once.
man is very confused.
Nah, he's high, I guess.
So this is why
I'm sure he's high.
Oh my god. I don't want to tempt fate or anything, but our new place seems just right. Nothing weird going on here. What? Huh? Wait, did I read that wrong or what? Because like, okay, let me reread the like 3 sentences before this. He said, he never got told about the children in the walls, and hopefully he will never ask, so we won't have to tell him. He never mentions his imaginary friend Woman, and he seems happy enough in our new home, as do all of us. I don't want to tempt fate or anything, but our new place seems just right. Nothing weird going on here.
What?
It's nothing. There's nothing weird. Just 16 bones of little children in the walls. Nothing weird. It smells like poo poo all around the house because there are rotten corpses that has been there for decades behind the wall, and there's a guy in the wall trying to tempt little children, and my own son almost got tempted by woman to go into the wall with him. Had it not been for him being like, no, I don't like you anymore, he would have been one of the children in the walls. But he's like, I don't want to tempt fate though, but like, you know, our new place seems like just right though. Nothing's weird going on there. What? I also, what is, I think they really did get gaslighted by woman. But one thing bugs me. Oh, now something is bugging you? And I don't think it will ever stop bugging me as long as I live. I still don't know what the heck it was in our house.
So I think both of us are pretty confused right now. All these horror stories, and let's be honest, nothing scares us more than Kenta's tweets. Exactly.
Sorry, I had to drink water. I forgot where I stopped. This is too confusing for me. Okay, so something is bugging him. He doesn't think that it will stop bugging him as long as he lives. I still don't know what the heck it was in our house. I refer to it as woman because the name makes it seem less frightening. How is woman any less frightening than like I don't know. I don't know. But I can't get over the fact that I actually had contact with a paranormal entity. I'm guessing it's still there in that building. Fat chance anybody wants to buy that house now after the discovery made the local headlines.
Okay.
So like what does he want now? He don't think anyone wants to buy that house, so he will continue staying in there? Because by calling him wall man, it doesn't seem as scary as like, I don't know, man in the wall. There's one more thing. There are so many more things. A few days after he made his dreadful discovery, the mole specialist arranged to meet me at my workplace. He seemed deeply disturbed and told me that he had something dead strange to show me. It was a picture he had taken on his mobile phone the day he had been at our house. It was a picture of a mirror in the corridor.
There's a lot going on in this story. What the
Although the quality was a little grainy, like, probably he took it with like a Nokia phone back then. A face could be seen very clearly, HD 4K.
So like it's called, there's this thing called face autofocus in which the phone focuses onto the face. I guess that's that's in his phone. That's why it's suddenly so focused there.
A face cam is in very clearly, very in all caps, clearly in the mirror. It just popped up at the bottom corner of the mirror. Bottom corner of the mirror. It says peekaboo. A white face with a white, thin lip mouth and large black eyes. It had very clean, neat teeth. It didn't appear to have a nose or any hair. Shit, that's Voldemort. But perhaps it was just because of the quality of the image. It was grinning broadly, his eyes wide open. The photos was taken from an angle so the photographer could not be seen, only the face and the rest of the room. Voldemort was there. Your son was Harry Potter all along. But what scared me most about the face was the fact that it was there. What else could scare you? Like, of course it's scary because it is... Man's not making sense anymore. It was actually there. A real photographic evidence of something paranormal that had been in our home all that time. Saw the bastard in the mirror and I didn't know what the bloody heck it was. So I snapped a shot and ran out of the bloody house. The man explained to me. He seemed shaken. Why does this the specialist sounds very British, but like the guy himself, I don't know. Now, I'm not sure why he showed that to me. Perhaps he was frightened and just wanted to get it off his chest. Perhaps it was just fascinating or incredible to him. No, he was shook.
He was.
He was scared. How? Why? Why would he think that he is fascinating or incredible? The guy was shook. He was so disturbed. I don't care really, because now that I've seen that photographic evidence, I won't stop thinking about it. I never. I never truly actually believed in the paranormal until then, but now I'm open-minded. I say my I say my prayers before going to bed every night. Then I started being superstitious and avoided creepy places and walking under ladders and everything. So like, why do you stay in that house? Because it felt just right.
It felt just right.
I only have one mirror in my house now, in the bathroom. Why? Why do you need? And I avoid it like the plague. Not to mention that I practice methods designed to keep my home free of negative energy. My wife likes that. His wife likes that. After all, it is good for feng shui. And sometimes, only sometimes, when I'm alone at home and it is quiet, I press my ear to the wall and listen carefully. Then I look into my mirror for a while, just make sure there isn't anything else in there. Perhaps you should give it a go too. After all, some houses are strange, and some houses have been there for a very long time. With enough time, I think things come into existence in empty places that it shouldn't be allowed to exist. You may find that those walls that protect you from elements every day are in fact home to something that you might need protection from. And as for mirrors, I guess they are like dolls into the wall. They show you not only what's behind you, but what's behind them. Trust me, if you see any strange faces in the mirror, there's a possibility that there could be something inside your walls. Afraid?
Like what?
My advice, just brush your teeth quickly.
So all this
God,
for a toothbrushing ad.
Brush your teeth quickly, and with with Colgate, you can do it even faster.
Imagine you being actually endorsed by Colgate though. Do you want teeth as shiny as I am?
I
Get
have teeth.
Colgate.
Colgate's new formula will help you clean your teeth even if you brush quickly in fear of the wall, man.
I can believe this, but goddamn, that story tires me.
That tires me so
Okay.
much though.
Okay. Where's a dude with a chairs story again? Let's read that and get it over with.
Wait, the comments say that it is
What?
very good. It says that
Oh my!
it should be 100% adapted into a movie.
What
Great
the
word.
fuck?
I don't understand because like at the start. Okay, because I a reminder or something. Because at the very first sentence that it says we moved out of our last house a week ago. How long? Wait. So it says we moved out of our last house a week ago, and I'm glad we did. It was definitely not safe there, especially for a man like me who has a young family to take care of. I think if I hadn't decided to get the hell out of there, I would have killed my family, and I would probably have lost them too eventually. How long did it take him to come to that conclusion? Because at the end of the story, he is staying there. At the end of the story, he's like, nothing's very wrong there. I just brushed my teeth quickly. Shit, I don't understand.
My fucking phone died.
I think my phone is about to die, so it's like 5% right now. Okay, Kenta, you want to read this one?
I think you should read that one.
I read so much. I read the hole in the walls.
I mean, you're the host.
Hold on, I need to drink water.
Okay.
Goddamn, that was so tiring. Hey, what are you eating, Matthew?
Okay. Okay then. I'll read it.
Oh, you're reading?
I'll read it for like the random dude with the chairs, okay? I'll read it for him. Okay. Yep. My phone died. Amazing. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Well, schools in my country was literally built on old graveyards. So, one night, during our Boy Scout camping at school, me and my friends felt brave and started walking around the school when it's lights out. We then went into the most haunted place at the back of our school with the old tree. One of the beliefs in my country is that old trees are the home of evil spirits. I think like okay. I'm gonna guess that a random dude with a chair lived like around Southeast Asia because like that's the whole entire Southeast Asian mythos though. Ooh, this tree is old. It has spirits. The spirit has long hair. Ooh, something like that. Okay, so while we were approaching the tree, the air got colder and we were sweating. And when we arrived, we looked around and my friend spotted a pair of eyes looking at us. We know it wasn't our teachers because all of them were drunk and other scouts were asleep. What the fuck? Why is your teacher drunk though, my man? My man, I have several questions here, but why do they smuggle liquor into Boy Scouting events, you know? If the Boy Scouts know what it is, it would be very yabai, you know? It would be very yabai, I think. Okay, so, it then made a sound we've never heard before, so me and my friends ran as fast as we could and went back to sleep. Okay, so, that is from a random dude with a chair. So what kind of sound has it made, huh? Has it made like farting sound?
Why is the teacher drunk? My teachers drink in front of us. That's not right. That's not what teachers should do. That's not what teachers should do, I think. Like I guess if you're in like I don't know, college, I guess it is okay, but like huh?
Amazing.
Amazing.
My teachers drink in front of us. Huh? Your teachers basically okay. So anyway, so random dude with chair. How old were you when like your teacher drank in front of you though? I need to know this. How old and why? I guess the most important question is why though.
It's fine. They tell good stories when drunk.
It works, I guess. I mean, look, when you're drunk, you're far more, how do you say it? Easier to
To talk, I guess.
yeah, to what is it called again? To get, your minds into things.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I think 10 to 12. Oh my god.
So you're in basically elementary school then, if you're like 10 to 12. Okay. Understandable.
Oh my
Understandable.
god. Kenta, you really just called him random dude with chair. Well, I mean that is his name.
Yeah.
That is his display name. I mean, there is his display
Do,
name.
do, do you want me to call him with Cherry instead?
Oh my god. So, I guess next time I do have to like fix the latency thing. Now that I can see like the difference in the like between my chat and the stream.
I think it's because you didn't set it on like the lowest latency setting.
I think I did not, because you have to do that from like YouTube itself. So
Yeah,
like
you
I
have
did
to do
not.
that from YouTube
I forgot.
though.
I think like I did it last time, but afterwards I
Oh no.
Ami forget thee. So anyway, man, the woman kind of like tires me out so much.
I guess it's those amazing stories that you pick up, you read, and then you like either be scared of it or like you laugh it off.
I think it is very frustrating. I did not even laugh it off. It is just so frustrating to read. Man keep changing his mind. Like at first I thought like the conclusion would be them moving away from the house for good. Right after
Yeah.
the police came and told them that, ooh, there are little children bodies in your house, in the walls. And like they know, he know deep down his heart that the woman did this. But like he decided to be like, my son likes the house. We will just keep all the mirrors except one. Like, dude, you saw that photo with that creepy face smiling at you, the creepy Voldemort smiling at you. And then he is like, I guess it's okay. Like, what is this is how like people in like horror stories just like die so fast.
This is basically like the horror movie protagonist vibes, but they got the happy ending, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, like he's kind of traumatized, I guess, since the beginning. I don't know about his wife though. His wife is weird as well. His son just moved on. Daniel doesn't give a shit. He's like, oh, I used to have an imaginary friend, but he was mean, so I don't be friends with him no more. And you're like, okay. But anyway, that is the anyway, that is the end of the spooky stories for tonight. It has been 3 hours.
Yeah, it's been 3 hours.
I think the wall man itself took like an entire hour though. I hate it. Wall man took a whole hour. Because I remember like right before we started wall man, it was like a few minutes before 2 hours. And then now that wall man has ended, it is 3 hours.
Amazing.
So, amazing. So anyway, thank you for coming. And I guess thank you, Kenta, for giving all the spooky stories.
Were you actually spooked though?
No, I was
it not? Like...
I was so angry at Wallman.
Okay.
As you can see, I am not scared by Wallman. Like maybe the idea of like having a Voldemort staring at me while I brush my teeth is kind of scary, but like the thing is that like the walls here, because we don't live in house, it's like
Mm-hmm.
apartment, so like
Mm-hmm.
the walls are so thin, nothing could be there. So
Amazing.
amazing. The limping woman wasn't that scary as well because it's like far away. So
Mm.
uh-huh. So were you spooked by anything? Hmm?
What?
Were you spooked by any of the stories at all?
To be honest, I'm more amused than I'm scared though.
Understandably so. I guess the chat are not scared as well. They're like
They're
Kenta's tweets are more
amused.
scary.
Well, yeah. Makes sense though, makes sense.
It the story doesn't make sense, but like yeah, I guess it makes sense that no one is scared. Well then.
Well,
So the thing is that like at first I wanted to like make this like a whole series thing. Where like we either stream or like we make videos of, spooky stories. But now that after I read the Wallman, I'm having second thoughts because like I guess spooky stories aren't that spooky. I don't know. Maybe the next time it will be like videos instead of a stream.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I just sleep in hours. It's okay, Fizzy. Cat gets scared when Lottie laughed at every story. I'm sorry because like I can't help but to like see, like especially in the Wallman, the way the guy types is so funny.
Exactly. He's like so angry though.
He's so angry. He's like, everything was fine except it wasn't. I did my job except I didn't. I don't think there's a man in the wall except there is. There is 16 children bones in my walls. Read Small Dog, that is scary stories in this book. Anything but Small Dog. Okay, anything but Small Dog and Jeff the Killer. And like, I don't know, those popular creepy pasta. Anything but those. Like,
Popular
I could probably
creepypasta.
read those. Like if you don't give me the pictures, don't let me look at the pictures, and I can read those. I guess.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, Small Dog. Like we watched the video, it wasn't that scary until like the picture came out.
Well, yeah, because you afraid you.
Yeah, that there's no pictures, it's okay. They show. They show. They show. It's
Okay.
the picture that is spooky.
To you.
Uh-huh. So I guess I will keep the submission thing open if like anyone still wants to submit, we could like if it's just short stories we could compile it into like a video. Or if it's a long one like the Wallman, I guess they will take a whole video by itself. So dumb. I'm still laughing at Wallman though. I cannot believe it. It's so funny for some reason. Like now that the story is sinking in, like nothing makes sense at all. Like the exorcist lady appeared like what? 1/3 into the story, and they're like, I don't believe her. If they had believed her, the whole story would be like so short. They just wanted the extra spice and drama, so they're like, I don't believe her. That's bullshit. And then afterwards, more stupid stuff happened, and they'll be like, oh, maybe she was right, but like this house is kind of fine, I guess. I quite like it here.
It's kind of fine.
That's how the guy kept contradicting himself the whole time. I guess that's why it's kind of like frustrating to read because like he knew something is wrong, but at the same time he is like, I guess that is fine. If I just shout at the woman, come out here, and then the woman is like, I can't leave the walls, and it's like, good, then stay in there. The house is mine now. I can't believe it. I don't know if he's like brave or like dumb. I don't understand. But I guess Danny will be fine once he grow out of that, that age. Because Woman only takes little children. So once Daniel turns like 6 years old, he's okay.
What if like plot twist, Daniel became the wall man?
Why?
I don't know.
How? How did Daniel
It's
become the wall?
the age is 16. His powers awoken. Something like that.
Now he will be the next Woman.
Ah.
Shout to assert dominance. Yes. Yes, exactly. Like he legit just shouted at Woman. He's like, "Come out here!" And then Woman just disappeared afterwards. And then he just be like, "Anyway, here's the 16 children birds in your house." Woman is so chill about it. He even smiled for the camera afterwards. Like, "See what I did here?" I don't know what like any of them is trying to accomplish. I don't know what Woman is trying to accomplish. Like, why did he show them the bones? Like, I thought like he would have tried harder to get Daniel, but he doesn't. He just like go away and then he just reveal everything for them.
I guess it's plot conveniences,
Yeah, Woman is actually a plot point. This is so sad.
Schrodinger's Woman.
Schrodinger's Woman. Oh my god, okay. So, anyway, thank you all for coming to the stream. I guess it has been fun.
It has been fun because of the wall man. We just kept on nitpicking on the wall man. Be careful, the wall man will come in your
What is
in
he
your
going
house.
to do? He's going to wipe poo poo all over my walls.
Yeah, he's gonna make you eat the poo poo.
He made me eat the poo poo. This is so tiring. I laugh so much. It's so tiring. So, anyway, thank you for coming, and thank you, Kenta, for joining us today. And thank you all of you for coming. Wait, I said that already. The Woman is messing with my brain right now. He's gaslighting me. So, yeah, I'll like what I said just now. I will keep the submission open. So like, if you guys got any like weird, spoopy stories, like just submit it to the link. I will post it on, like it is on my Twitter. I will post it again in my Discord server. And what else? Remember to follow Kenta Chaneru, Mr. Chaneru-san, Mr. Peace Boy over here. He plays that spooky game every Thursday, and he's going to smack some big Miaker's butt on next week, I guess, if he got the game.
Amen. Arigato.
So as for me, I don't know what my next stream will be yet. I don't have a schedule because I am still working on some stuff. Like, most importantly, I'm still working on my model. That's why I'm using a bean today. Oh right, there's something I want to show you guys. I downloaded it just to show. Bam! Okay, anyway. Oh, wait, I could have done this like just now since Kenta stopped moving.
What is that?
Hell yeah! Thank you for coming. And
Thank you for coming.
yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I will be posting like if I am ever going to stream. I mean not ever going to stream. Like if I have a like unplanned stream, I will be posting on my Discord and Twitter. So yeah. My Twitter is
Hey.
at the bottom left corner. I added there just right before the stream. Lottie play horror game.
Yeah, play horror game.
What horror game? I did not even finish Amnesia because I was so freaked out. I don't have any horror game though. I think.
You can download free ones.
I don't want to. Holy Kenta just appeared. Horror game. Damn. I don't I don't want to. I already played Amnesia. Come on. Halfway through.
Yeah, that's only halfway though.
I got stuck. I remember I got stuck on the puzzle and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. To be fair, I do want to try Resident Evil. Not 8. It is too expensive for me right now. She was stuck in a level for an hour. I wish you didn't remember that, but yes, I was stuck in a level for an hour. I got over it somehow. Blair Witch? Oh no, I think Blair Witch is very scary, right? There's like jump scary stuff. I don't want jump scares, so I will cry.
You will go like, Wee!
Yeah, I will go. And then everyone will mock me and laugh at me. It's like,
Exactly.
oh, this is what you guys like to watch, right? I guess everyone just like to watch like horror stream and watch as like the streamer be like, but yeah. To be fair, I don't have like much games to play right now. She can't swim apparently. The thing is that I am just bad at jumping in games. I'm bad at parkour in games. I cannot jump fast enough, and the thing keeps getting me. I will see like what cheap-ish games there are. I don't know. Cheap-ish games there are. Or if yeah, I don't know. Any one of you want to give me the game for free, I wouldn't mind. Imagine being a zombie but scared of horror game.
Exactly.
Scary things are scary. Desho, scary things are scary. Don't repeat that. Horror is content. I guess.
Yeah, it's content,
I guess.
Watching someone being scared is fun.
It is not fun being scared though. Is it fun when you play it like whatever the game was and then you just keep getting jump scared?
It's fun. It's fun.
Oh, but you're crying of fear. You're also crying of bug, I guess. I will. Ouch. I will see what games they are. Maybe I will get like one of the older Resident Evil games before I get Village.
I think you should.
Because like I know some people ask me to play Resident Evil Village. And then to download that mod with the fly sword. And I go smacky. Big Mommy Milkus, my phone died.
Damn. I guess it's about time.
It is about time. Hold on. Yes, they can die. For example, watching him shit himself is fun. I guess it is fun. That's why we keep watching him shit himself on stream. I had to charge my phone. Anyway, yes, thank you all for coming. I will look for a horror game. I will look for one to appease all of. Anyway, I'm thinking of like streaming more on YouTube now. Maybe I will like switch around on YouTube and Twitch. I will post the links anyway. And Yeah, I will fix the latency thing. Hi, thank you for coming. I really have to close the stream now because I have to go pee.
Good night, people.
Good night, everyone.
Good day, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Good night. Good day. Bye bye. Oh shit! I just saw the comment. It's all fun and game until Kenta started shitting on us instead of himself.
What?
The
What?
pee pee poo poo man. Okay. Anyway, thank you all. Bye bye.